Everybody making fun of me for being early. I'm still late. I'm not early. I'm still late. I almost got started at 9, but then I got distracted by a shiny object, so... Y'all are dicks, and I don't know why. Like, I'm one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet on the internet. And y'all are dicks.
What you think about?
I don't know if you guys know this, but the moon is a soul trap. It will take a male soul and put it in a female body, and a female soul into a male body to confuse and to mock God, Jesus Christ. That's how we have this gender crisis going on. It's the moon. The moon is non-natural, brought here to enslave us all. So... if you guys didn't know that, now you do. No excuses now.
Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. We won't let the world.
What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up?
We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake
So you're probably not going to see me on this show 7 days a week. I got some work to do now. I got parts, baby. We got parts for the one wheel. I got to 3D print some stuff. Got to put some parts together and make a video on the one wheel. I might stream some of that like while I'm working and stuff, but a bunch of people are just going to hop on here and be like, why'd you talk about Phil? So... Bert died. So that's what I heard. Oh, that was timed perfect. You like that? That was pretty good. That was pretty good timing. Right at the end of the music, and then little pop there. That was pretty good. That was, you have to admit, that's pretty good. Now let's do something else.
Hey Daddies, it's me, the Linda Binda from TikTok. I wanted to make this video because I wanted to thank you for watching Cold Beer Confessionals with Will Bird. I think that's just incredible. I've watched a few episodes and I'm just like very intrigued. But you know what I'm most intrigued in is Big Daddy's meat stick. I heard that it's very thick, like a good old German sausage.
At least.
You know, Linda and her coochie loves that. Oh, never mind. Let's not go there. Anyways, I hope you have a good show and enjoy it as you can. There's a lot of weird things that go on, especially when it comes from the realm of Linda Binda land. So, enjoy the show. Thanks for watching. Peace out. welcome. Where's the party at? In your mouth, everybody's coming. Oh, got him.
Thank you guys for joining us. I'm Will Bird. This is Cold Beer Confessional. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Everybody was aggravating me because I'm early, apparently. Whoa. It was like some Inception shit. Yeah, I'm here. I almost got started at 9, but I got distracted by shiny things. So I didn't get started at 9. I'm here, but we're a little bit earlier. We're a little bit earlier than when we're late, I guess is the best way to put it. I did get some parts for the one wheel. I'm super stoked about doing that and putting it on a different channel and working on stuff. I think that'll be fun. I don't have the cash to go out and build like a fucking drag car, but I do have a bunch of parts for the one wheel. They just came in from China. Hot off the press from China. So let's see what we got. I'll show them to you. It's sneak peek time. Sneak peek. Huh? That's a distracting background where I bust out of that Asian guy's butthole. So let's change that. If you want to contribute to the show, you do that by going to coldbeer.fund, coldbeer.fund, coldbeer.fund. So this is the new speed controller. It's a Vesc. So the speed controller that's in there now is good. There's nothing wrong with it. The problem is, like, I can't get into it. It's basically hardware and software locked by the company that makes them, Future Motion, because they don't want you working on it. So I got a new speed controller and the wires that are attached to it. It's actually pretty decent quality, especially coming from China. It's got a big heat sink on the bottom because this will get hot hauling my fat ass around. So it came with this, which this is going to be out of the case. So it's just going to look like a PCB. And then a bunch of wires and a pretty cool button. The button looks like it lights up. I think it's blue. The button looks like it lights up. It's like a momentary button that goes on the side. All that's going in the one wheel. And then I'm going to try to reprogram it. It should be faster. It should run longer. I should be able to work on it and diagnose it when something's wrong. I should be able to add a bigger battery if I want to. I can do all kinds of stuff with it. Because I'm going to a Vetter ESC instead of the ESC that one wheel has locked down. I can change all the parameters about balance and stability and even check and see where something's wrong. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I got the Bluetooth module. For some reason, they sent me 2 sets of wiring. So like I got 1 pack of wiring and a button. And then I got another pack of wiring and a button, but I only got 1 fuse. So it's not 2 complete sets. This is like a fusible link to where this will burn up, hopefully, before my battery explodes underneath my foot. There's already 1 in there, but again, it's locked down by Future Motion. It's part of the charging system. So if the charging system sees that you change the battery or change the speed controller or change anything in it, it just bricks itself. It's not even like you can't work on it at all. You can't do anything on it at all. As soon as you fuck with it, it just bricks itself. So there's a bunch of other... Here, we'll talk about this. Hold on. This is going to be in the video anyways. So there's a bunch of other things that I need to do. There's some things that I need to 3D print. Here we go. This is where I was talking to flat earthers. Why not? So basically, if we have a one wheel... Obviously, we would have a wheel. So we'll put a wheel in the middle. So I'm going to draw this like it's a side view, but just pretend like we're looking at it from the top down, right? And then we're going to have the part you stand on, right? But for now, we'll just call it empty. So back here in the back is the battery. So there'll be a battery here. Bump, bump, out, ramp, out. And then we'll put 2 things on it, like a car battery. Well, that wouldn't look bad. We'll just put a plus and a minus. Okay, so we got a battery. And then we're going to have a way to... Oh, it's cut off by the chat. Hold on. There we go. And then we have a charging system. We'll just draw this square... And then we'll draw like a lightning bolt on it. Right? And then that goes out and then runs into your wall. Actually, it's a different cord and a little different setup, but still, you get what I'm saying. That way, so we'll know that's charging. So this has a motor in the middle of it. Obviously, the motor is in the center of the wheel. And then up front, we have, in the front of it, we'll have a speed controller. We'll just call it an ESC, which is kind of like the brains. So in the front, we'll have a speed controller, and we'll have a another thing that is Bluetooth. So BT. Oh, look at that, Bluetooth. Let's see, we got a battery, we got charging, we got speed, and then we'll just have wires. So the battery has to. Oh, I'm sorry. And then right here, on the very top of this, there is a foot pad sensor. So we'll just leave it here. We'll just write S-E. Oh, God. N. So bad. I don't know why I don't have my pen. S-O. Oh, God. R. Sensor. And it is a foot sensor. So it knows when your foot's on it, so it doesn't run away from you. Like it doesn't drive away on its own and hit somebody, or if you fall off, it doesn't keep going, right? So a foot sensor would be on top. So basically, the foot sensor needs to run to the ESC. Oh, we can do a different color. Hold on. So the battery has to run, let's see, the positive from the battery has to go to the ESC, right? And then the charging from this charge port has to have a positive and a negative that run to it. So, and then the negative's got to run to everything. So it'll go to the motor. It'll go to the ESC. I don't think it'll have to go to the Bluetooth monitor. Then we'll need, the ESC needs to have like some pretty hefty cables that go to, we'll make them a little bit bigger. We'll make them like 8. It has to have some pretty hefty cables that go to the motor. And they're going to be red and black, but because it goes forward and reverse, we're just going to make them both red. One of them will be hot, one of them will be negative, depending on what direction you're going. And then the Bluetooth module just connects to connect to your phone. And then the foot pad sensor also needs to plug in to the ESC. The ESC is kind of like the brain. And it's got built-in like angle sensors. And again, angle sensors and gyroscopic sensors to know when the tilt is. And basically that's it. It's not that complicated. The battery's really big. That's why it's back here by itself and with the charging stuff. The motor sets in the middle. Obviously, the motor's in the middle of the... There's not like a... If you look at the... Let's see if I can find that video. When Future Motion built their first one wheel, here it is. It was wooden and it's chain driven. So the motor, let me back that up. The motor is actually right here. This is made out of just straight wood. Anyways, the motor's actually right here, bolted up, and then the chain turns this go-kart tire. Right, there's a switch there, there's a charge plug there, that's about it. That's the old one, and the battery would be back here under this panel somewhere. But now we have hub motors. So the motor is going to be it's literally in the center of the wheel. There'll be a winding for motors, basically. So the motor sets right in the center of the wheel where the hub would be, and that's where you really have to have your heavy voltage going to. Pretty heavy voltage from the battery to the SC. Anyway, it's got to be heavy voltage. It's going to get hot, right? So got to be careful about that. But I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a fun to build, to program. It'll make a fun little first video. Then I got to find something else to make almost immediately after that. We'll have to see. But I want to build a straight up one wheel myself. The problem is... I can't get the motor I want. It's like takes 4 months to get the motor. So I need to order it, and then that'll be a later video. But right now I'm just upgrading that. You would not need a battery at all if you held a big magnet out in front of a fishing pole. There you go. The motor I want, it's been like fucking 4 months, I think, is the turnaround on it right now. It's called the Super Flux. It's from Fungineers, and it's supposed to be like the highest torque motor. It's pretty expensive. It's like $300 or $400, and I wouldn't mind to pay that if they could have it within 2 weeks. But like 4 months, that's a little ridiculous. Can't you guys do like a bigger order, you know, get them to a warehouse, then ship them to me? Because it comes straight from China. Plus, I'm part of their Discord group over there, and on Discord, there's a lot of people that's been getting the first couple of motors, the high torque version of the Superflux, and it's been damaged in shipping. Some of the connectors are damaged. Some of the axle bolts are damaged. So does it charge downhill? Yes, it does. It has regenerative braking. So when you're going downhill, on the one wheel, it's actually hard. That's something that this new ESC fixes. The new ESC here. Oh, too far. The new ESC here fixes. It's better at going downhill. Right now, when I go downhill, I'm basically like dragging the ass of the board. It is, and people, this is like a known problem. It's not just because I suck at riding it. It's like a known problem. They call it tail dragging. The ESC, you can set the braking angle and how quickly the braking kicks on, so you don't have to lean back as far. Plus, the ESC, you can set it up in low torque situations. When you're going up a hill, the limit to the steepness, let's do this. File. Let's start a new one. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so if we have a hill, right? Let's say we got this hill right here, and it goes up, and then we'll just make the ground. Finish your hill. Okay. And then you have your, let's do this. Let me get it over here. What the hell's going on? There it is. Okay, now it's zooming. And then I have, let's say, my one wheel. So I've got a wheel. Boop. We'll just make that black. And then we'll grab, I don't know, a brown, I guess. Oh, I'm changing the solid color. Okay, paintbrush. Then we'll make it red. I don't care. All right, so to go forward on the one wheel, if I wanted to be going forward, right? If I wanted to be going forward, I would need to have the board kind of tipped like this, right? I need to be leaning forward if I want to be going that way. I need to have the board tipped like that. If I want to stop, I need to have the board to slow down. I need to have the board tipped back, right, like this. Leaning back on the back foot, and then to stop, if I want to go nowhere, I need to be level, right, with the ground. And there's a sensor in there that you can tweak and back and forth. So the limit to a one wheel is if I'm trying to go up a hill, and the limit for a hill for a one wheel, if I'm trying to go up a hill, and I'm already leaning slightly down because I need to go forward, right? I'm already leaning a little bit down, and then I get to the hill, and because it's going uphill, it takes more power. I need more power, and I lean even more down in the front as the nose hits. Future Motion just doesn't do shit about that. There's just the hills you can't go up, right? In their ESC. In the ESC that is from the new ESC I've got, it wouldn't be a hill this steep, but let's say, let's do a hill like this. Okay, a hill like this. So in the new ESC I've got is if I got my one wheel here, okay, and it knows, hey, this guy is calling for more power. We don't have it. And he's already leaning forward, right? The angle is already down. It can sense the torque that the motor's calling for, and we're already leaning down and we don't have it. it'll readjust its angles until you get off that hill. So I just watched a video the other day. What was it? It was on Float Wheels channel. And they had the new GT, and they were doing a hill test on it. Let's see if that's still there. I think it was a recent video. It was a, is this the Float Wheel channel? Where are their videos? Are all their videos gone? For real? Is that not the right channel? Was it Float Wheel? No, it wasn't Float Wheel. It was Craft and Ride, I think. Float Wheel is the competitor to One Wheel that you can only buy out of Russia. I'm an idiot. All right, so I watched a video on here the other day. Let me see. Giving away a One Wheel GT. Let's just do this. I'll pull it up over here, and then I'll grab the link. Hold on just a second. They did a hill test, and it was insane. The hill that could be climbed on a Vesc or anything controlled with a Vesc, and then the One Wheel. I think he was on the GT or the GTS, which is their most powerful board. Okay, Vestify your One Wheel pipe. Fix it, repair it, fix it yourself. Okay, I think it might be this. This is the Vesc. So all that's being changed in this board, between these two different boards, is basically the brains, the controller. They're the exact same board, but they dropped in a different controller for it. I wonder if this is where they do it. Yeah, side by side. Okay, here we go. I'll go.
One of these things is not like the other. Come check this out. All right, here's a regular GT when you start it up on the light bar.
So that's a GT straight from the factory that this Asian dude's going to be riding.
Pretty normal, pretty standard. Yeah, not bad. All right, here's the GTV drop-in. Ooh, look at that progress bar.
And
what?
quit working again.
So there we go. We got a blue glow instead of a. Oh, now we switched over.
High-tech recreation software.
Boom.
That's exactly right.
And, okay, I don't kings.
And they race, and obviously the one with the new non-float wheel controller smokes his ass.
Fuck that. Goddamn. I don't know what my pushback level is set to. That's what's cool about this kit. You can set your pushback level to whatever speed or duty cycle you want, which is super percent duty cycle.
So pushback is when you're going too fast and it lifts the nose of the board. And on some boards, it's super aggressive. Like, it'll almost cause you to wreck. And that's obviously not the intent. It's supposed to be telling you, hey, you're going too fast. You need to slow down, not cause you to wreck by throwing the nose of the board up. Where is the hill climb? Oh, here it is. It's actually a segment in the video. So again, the see his board balancing there? The hill climb, or the two boards, are exactly the same. The only thing they changed, they didn't change the battery or the motor or anything else. They just changed out the speed controller from one that comes from the factory in the board to an aftermarket one that they can program.
This is one that I think will interest a lot of people, because what most people have been saying about the GTS versus the GT is that the GTS just climbs hills like a monster.
Especially at that low speed, because that's where it really shines and prevails.
That's it. It's got that torque. And so I think the GTV is going to climb a lot better, is my estimation here, for two reasons. One,
neither board is a GTS. They're both GTs.
we're basically like taking the restrictor plate off this bad boy.
GTS is the brand new board that come out that's like $3,000. $3,200 or something stupid.
Throwing more juice into the board, so that's going to help. And then also we have the advantage of having ATR enabled on here. I got to set real mellow. It's just one. Just think gradient tracking. It's basically the same as gradient tracking. So when you're crawling uphill, it's going to lift that nose and give you more gas. It's not going to bury that nose into the hill.
All right, so when you're crawling up the hill and it knows you're slow and you're going up a hill, it's going to lift your nose automatically. That way you don't dig the nose into the hill.
So
Cool. And I think we will have to do this each, like, swap boards, because I do weigh like 2 pounds.
look, if I beat you up this hill, we know something is significantly different,
That's valid.
Fair enough. Oh, this segment brought to you by Liquid Death. It's actually not. We bought it.
All right, so there they go up the hill. The Asian guy immediately stops.
Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby, oh baby,
Torque, no
oh baby.
power.
I got stuff.
And then the only thing that's changed is literally the computer.
Okay, I felt the ATR pretty significantly on that one.
Yeah.
If I didn't have ATR enabled, I think it would have been very similar to the GT because I felt my nose was about to dig in. I even went over this big old ditch right here.
Right.
Still climbed it. It was all good. So yeah, let me do that. Let me take ATR off of this thing. I don't think I'll be able to make it, but only one way to find out.
Only one way.
Why don't you try real quick just to jam on up there with that?
Whoa.
Let's see how it goes.
All right, let's see.
And keep in mind, we got same tire pressure, all that stuff.
Same everything.
Oh yeah. Oh
Just
yeah.
Billy goats up there, huh?
Oh yeah. Look at
It
that
still
thing,
climbs
just
it.
climbing,
Which is insane. You think that one wheel would make it that good from the start.
just climbing. Ooh. Yeah, that ATR, you feel it kick in, especially like at that low speed when it's really realizing what it needs to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
So at low speeds, it knows, hey, you're demanding more torque. You're leaning further and further forward. Your nose is going to hit the hill, so we'll raise the nose. For
Let
you.
me turn the ATR off and see if we can even make it up there.
He even turns off this ATR, which is the process that lifts the nose for you,
Without
and
the
it still
ATR.
does it.
I doubt we'll be able to.
I don't think so.
And I'll bet you if you had gradient
And he does it all from his phone. That's why it has a Bluetooth module in it.
tracking on the GT, it could probably
Change
Do the same thing.
do very similar.
Yeah.
I hope Future Motion decides to actually update the GT and not just like,
That would be pretty rad. Like,
yeah. There's a lot of people out there with GTs.
Yeah, and I mean,
So
it's
sure would be
the
nice.
longer range board. I feel like a lot of people who go and do these like long trail rides, and specifically like, it's really where that board shines is like you don't want to have to go back midway through your ride and go charge.
Yeah,
But
be kind of a bummer. People that just bought a
I really want to find the next board I'll probably buy, because I got to get Liam's going to need one if he keeps learning how to ride. The next board I'll buy is to be used, obviously, because they're so expensive. But I really want an XR, which was like one of the first boards they come out with. It was like the second model. They had the original, then they had the XR. But it's a whole lot lower. It doesn't have as much tech packed into it. But I'm probably going to put a Vesc on it anyways. I just like how it's simple. The foot pads are made out of wood. You can make your own out of plywood. It's just 2 rails. It's just simplified. Less stuff to break.
GT, and they don't get these cool features. Right. But there's a way. There's a way you could get the cool features right now without waiting on Future Motion.
Yeah.
So, all right, jump on in. I turned the ATR completely off.
oh, let's see.
Good luck. I'll bet you dollars to donuts you ain't making it.
All right. Oh, it's still climbing.
Oh, no
though.
way.
It's still climbing.
No way.
It's still climbing. Wow. That was nice.
That was
And the
thought it
other
was gonna be
board's still
significant.
on
cut all the way I
Felt a
can right
little
now.
bit. Felt a little bit of a difference, but it still just pulled me up.
Okay. Oh, I got to take a little bit of an angle for
Climbing.
sure.
It's
Oh, it's
climbing.
Billy going really good. Oh, you're right.
It just keeps going.
You're right.
It's insane. ATR off.
Do one more on the GT. Maybe you just weren't practiced. You know?
All right.
Let's see if he can do it on the original board. And no.
Yeah, GT just can't make
Spins
it.
out.
It's like I would be able to if I wasn't trying to, I think, just straight line it. I could go like, if I snaked it at like a tiny bit of an angle, I could get up. But I think if I just go like straight at it compared to that thing,
Try,
it just feels. Here, I'll
try again. Try one more. Try one more. Do everything you can to make it up that hill.
Get up? Oh, I can
Everything you
get
can.
All right, here we go.
Everything you can.
Oh, she's growing.
Oh, it's
Come on, you
slippery.
got this. You got this. You're not done yet. Not dead yet. Here we go.
Yo, if I did
What all
one
he
more.
has to go
All right, one more. I
through
think
to
I
get
got
up the
I slip
hill.
out right there. I think I would have
Dude,
it.
I'm telling you, hard
Compared to
angle. You got
this
this.
All right.
Oh, it's flashing red. What does your app say?
Overcurrent.
Oh, getting a little rowdy. Yeah.
So just
Yeah, you should be able to power cycle it and be okay.
Here we go.
Oh, he's good start.
Already
Good
got
start.
an overcurrent warning.
He's up. When's he gonna cut? When's he gonna cut? When's he gonna cut? Okay, he's cutting.
Okay.
Okay, he got it.
So he got it.
Took a little bit of effort, but you got it.
A little bit of effort.
Yeah, I gotta say, I did not. The tree's gonna attack me. I don't think I gave the Vesc enough credit.
What just happened where it flashed red and said overcurrent and cuts off? You have to reset it.
On that one, like I thought without any ATR at all, and with the playing field being like totally level, that it wouldn't have made it just like this one. But it climbed a lot more, so it definitely unlocks more torque.
Yeah, for sure.
It unlocks more speed. It unlocks more torque.
Right.
Probably at an expensive range potentially, but you'll have to tune in for the range test video for that one. We'll have to see. So this is just basically like straight drop-in repair for your Future Motion GT that's broken.
Right.
Like you're good. We're not talking about upgrading motors.
That's true.
Upgrading stuff.
Simple repair.
Simple repair. Just drop that controller in BMS and you're good to go.
Yeah. No, I'm impressed.
Very
It's freaking sweet.
Yeah. Well, let us know what you guys want us to test next, or if you have.
So there you go. That's the difference the ESC can make. And so I guess I should have said, well, I don't know why, One Wheel doesn't go ahead and do this. Future Motion, the company that makes them, I kind of do. They've got to make a product that they can factory produce that works for everybody, that they don't have to worry about, it ever overheating or this or that or damaging it somehow. And it's just like a car, right? You can buy a car and it goes so fast, but then you could put upgrade parts on it. But they're not going to upgrade it from the factory because they got to build cars that are reliable, that everybody will sell, that'll that not everybody wants to work on their car or do this or do that. So it makes sense, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think? We got this little story going on. So someone sent me this video, and I was quite confused.
So what happened was, as we came out, and he was drinking the water out of the portable hand washing station. Told him not to drink it. I get him a Gatorade. That just recycles itself.
That water does not recycle itself. It's non-potable raw water. It doesn't actually recycle itself. There's 2 separate tanks in there. But they take that water, and because it's non-potable water, they put a disinfectant in the water. So it's not just water. It is water with a diluted disinfectant in it. So he says the water recycles itself. That would be silly. You'd be getting shitty and soapy water out of it. I've been on enough jobs with porta shitters. It doesn't recycle itself. There's 2 separate tanks in the bottom, one for fresh water or unused water and one for used water. But yeah, it doesn't recycle itself, but it will make you sick. It has a disinfectant already in the water. So it doesn't grow like algae and mold and shit. It's like putting bleach in water. So it doesn't, it doesn't start growing particles in it.
Came out, and he was drinking the water.
Because you might empty these every, at a job site, you might empty these every 3 days. Or you might empty them every 3 months. They're not going to, if it's still full, they just top it off. They're not going to change the water out. So they have to have a disinfectant or sterilizer or something in it.
Out of the portable hand washing station. Told him not to drink it. I get him a Gatorade. That just recycles itself.
No,
it's going to make you sick.
So some guy came out and was drinking out of the hand washing station. He said, don't drink out of that. It recycles itself. It's going to make you sick. The sick part is true. It will make you sick because it's got fucking disinfectant in it.
There was somebody in the porta potty. He started yanking on the door saying he had to throw up.
Okay, so there was somebody in the porta potty, and the person who was drinking, I'm trying to explain this to you because it's going to be very confusing in a minute. The guy was drinking out of the fountain. He said, don't drink out, or out of the hand wash station. He said, don't drink out of the hand wash station. I'll get you a Gatorade. That'll make you sick. The guy starts yanking on the porta shitter door, but there's somebody already in it taking a shit. So the guy's yanking on it, saying, I'm going to throw up. I'm going to throw up.
Dude came out of the porta potty that just got done shitting.
Okay.
He went into
So a guy finished shitting, and the guy that was drinking goes in there.
the porta potty and started throwing up or whatever.
And he started puking, apparently from the bad water.
Time we opened the door, because it wasn't locked.
Okay, the door wasn't locked. There's like these doors don't lock. They have like they say they're locked, but it has like a thing that slides that just kind of blocks the door. So if you pull it hard enough, or you take anything and stick it through the hole and slide it back, it just opens. That's not really a lock, but still.
He was already inside the shitter. I opened the door like this.
Okay.
And my buddy goes,
Okay, so he opens the door from behind it, so he can't be attacked or something or puked on.
shit, this motherfucker's in the fucking shitter, dude.
What? That escalated. He's in the shitter. Now, if you've never used a porta shitter, that's just the blue water, the deadly blue waters. Okay? It's just a big tank full of disinfectant water, and there's just like shit, toilet paper, everything floating. It doesn't go to the sewer. It doesn't go to the septic system. It just floats in there. You can see it all. And this guy climbed in there with it after a guy just got done shitting.
What the fuck are you doing, bro?
The fuck are you doing, bro? Oh, he's stuck. He's stuck. Oh, no.
Oh, man, what do I do? Jeez. I'm sorry, dude.
Nope.
Bro,
I
we
cannot,
can't do it, dude.
Listen and appreciate Russian music. Thank you, though.
Well, dude, but I just can't do it.
I can send you back to Russia with a band. And here's the story. There he goes. You got a hold of some jankum, baby. What? Is he in those boots, or did he just leave those boots? Hold on. Let's go back. Is he wearing boots in the picture? I can't tell. He left them, right? That's not his boots, and he's completely underwater, right? He threw up some boots.
So what
He
happened
shit
was-
some boots. So I was very confused about this because it just started cutting around. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I went back and found their other videos where apparently this happened in. I don't know where the original one is. Let me see if I can find it. While we're sitting here. So these guys do HVAC work. Okay, here we go. That's hopefully this explains. Here's a story. That's not the first two. Where are the first two from it? It looks like he reposts it every so often to get views from it, I guess. Yeah, I don't even see the original video. Anyways, there's more explanation videos, including this one.
Hey, so we went to go take a shit. This motherfucker's in the fucking shitter, dude. What the fuck are you doing, bro?
We went to take a shit. This motherfucker's in the shit. What the fuck? This reminds me so much of a construction site.
Hey, so we went to go take a shit. This motherfucker's in the fucking shitter, dude. What the fuck are you doing, bro?
And the guy's squealing. He's going, is that what makes it funny? Now listen, they will badmouth me in the other channels. You remember that time I showed you butt cheeks cracking an egg, which is now a TikTok trend, I will have you know. It's now a whole ass trend of cracking eggs between your butt cheeks. I even made a video of it. It's a trend. And they came down hard on me. I got hard and they came down hard. So they will say something about the guy in the shitter. Guaranteed.
Hey, so
That's just what Will's into. Guys and shit in a shitter. Because he's satanic. That's just what Will is into. Because the Satanism demons love
King
shitters.
Florida just resubscribed for 8 months.
Sue King, Florida. What's up?
we went to go take a shit. This motherfucker's in the fucking shitter, dude. What the fuck are you doing, bro?
What the fuck are you doing, bro?
Okay,
Damn.
so I'm only making this.
All right, so this guy's going to explain. He's a homeless guy. When I first saw it, I thought, why is there a guy on a job who doesn't know the hand wash station you can't drink from it, and dives in the shitter? Was he fixing to get drug tested? That's what I would do, right? I'd melt the bottom out of a fucking drug test cup right now, so I'd just hide in the shitter. I'd get suddenly ill, break out to the back of the little rooftop vent and go home. Let's say I didn't come in that day, but we saw you there. No, you didn't. I'm not. It's better to not piss. Let me give you some advice. If you ever work construction, it's better to quit and not piss at all than it is to piss hot. And here's why. When you go to get another job, if you quit instead of taking the drug test, and you could even tell them, like, hey, I'm going to fail, I quit. You know, I'll pack my shit. If you do that, then there is the belief that you would have failed a drug test. If you piss hot and it's confirmed, that's a whole different section in the hiring. Has he ever failed a drug test? There's no section that says, do you think he would have failed a drug test and that's why he quit the job and he was probably going to piss hot? And what do you think he probably would have pissed hot on? No. There is just, has he ever failed a drug test? Especially if you work at like a Duke plant, a Dominion plant, damn, what are some of those fucking companies down in Texas? It doesn't matter. If you're working at a group, an ownership group of plants, you pop hot on one, you're banned from all their sites. You quit, you just have to wait 6 months, I think, and you can come back and get a job there. You pop hot, you're banned for life.
Video because people are confused on how the guy got into the porta potty. He came onto the job site about 11 a.m. Started drinking out of the hand washing stations. One of the younger guys on the job came and got me and said, hey, there's somebody out here drinking out of the hand washing station. So I went out there, told the guy that's going to make him sick. I'll get him a Gatorade, but he has to leave the job. So I turn around, go to grab the Gatorade.
So he's a homeless guy. So when he sees him drinking out of the hand wash station, he's like, hey, you can't, that's going to make you sick. Don't do that. I'll give you a Gatorade for free, but you have to leave. So it's almost like a homeless person bribe, right? Like, I will give you something to drink, but you have to leave.
get the Gatorade from my truck, turned back around. By that time, there was somebody in the porta potty, and the guy came out of the porta potty, okay, and the homeless guy went into the porta potty. And I gave him a few minutes. I was like, maybe he has to throw up, take a poop, whatever. But after that, I knocked on the door real hard, and I told him, hey, you got to get out of here. I got a Gatorade sitting by the door for you. When you get out, take the Gatorade and get off the job site. Another minute went by. I just decided to open the...
You recognize that Yakuza shell company there at Tsuko? Dakin? That's the largest HVAC manufacturer in the world. It's from Japan.
door because he wasn't coming out and the door was not locked. So I opened the door in a way that he couldn't attack me if, you know, he had something or something. And my butt...
So the reason he opens the door so weird is, again, the guy's homeless, doesn't want to get attacked. Thank you,
Drinking. I'm a little bit drunk, cause I'm drinking.
Thank you very much. I don't know who that is on that boat. So basically, they're just trying to get the homeless guy off their job site so he doesn't steal something, get hurt, whatever. And they're just expecting to open the shitter and see him, like, sitting there, you know, and be like, hey, man, you got to leave. Here's a drink, like I said, blah, blah, blah. Nope.
He goes...
Then the reason he opens the door so weird is because he's afraid he might get rushed or stabbed. You never know with homeless people. Our unhoused fellow friends or whatever the leftists want you to call them.
He's gone. And I'm like, no way. And I look left and right inside the porta potty like it's a hallway. Yeah. And then I look down and the guy's on the shitter. Full blown swimming. I mean,
swimming.
He told me he was stuck. I had to throw up 4 times.
Told me he was stuck.
Before I can process the situation. So then we're like...
Had to throw up 4 times before I could process the situation.
Okay, well, we need to call somebody, right?
And I'll tell you the first thing that happened. The very first thing that happened is somebody in management with a white hard hat said, let's get some guys together and see if we get this guy out of the shitter. And everybody without a white hard hat said, fuck you. I'm not the shitter, man. I'm not fucking shitter rescue. Is that what my job title is? I don't get paid to touch shitty people in a shitter. That's not happening. And they all left. Went back to their fucking duty. And then a manager probably called 911.
So we call 311, we get on the line with the non-emergency line, and we get EMS and fire coming.
Bro, that's a whole ass emergency. Fuck it. We called the non-emergency bullshit. That's a whole ass emergency.
But they took a while. They took about 15 minutes to get out. And they came in a big old ladder truck.
The fireman in the ladder truck came to get him out of the shitter.
But anyways, this guy, he was swimming in the porta potty trying to get out a couple times, and none of us
swim. He was swimming trying to get out.
Really gonna like help him unless he was like drowning or actually like really needed a hand, you know. Like we had a rope on and we started getting gloves on and stuff, but we weren't gonna touch this man because they told us in 911 not to touch him. Okay. Just if he needed help, assist him. And that was the plan.
How the fuck? Okay, listen, that thing is pretty deep. Okay, there's like a seat. It's a tank. So there's like a seat. And when you go into a porta john, you probably step up like this high off the ground. So it's like that deep. Probably. And then it's probably just about this deep. How the fuck did he end up like he had to be doing it on purpose? I don't think he wasn't fat. That's the only way I could see somebody getting stuck in there. How the fuck did he end up face down with his legs up in the air, kicking with his how? Dude, you can get it's not that big, okay? It's not that big. How the fuck did he end up if he was all the way in there, he should have been able to come up heads up, and he probably would have been standing from like his chest up would have been out of the shitter. Maybe even his belly up. No, it doesn't matter that he dove head first. The first time we see him, he's in there on his back. And his knees, his legs, everything's in. All he had to do was bring his head up and not his legs. Oh, is that the end of that one?
So I heard that people were covering.
Hold on, there's one more that goes with that.
Welcome back to episode 11 of
Mary. So what happened was,
Okay, that's the one we already watched,
he
right?
was drinking the water.
So there's one more. Where's the other one? Wasn't there one more that we haven't watched yet? Here's the story.
Hey, so we went to go take a shit.
Boy, I went to go take a shit. This guy's in the shit.
Hey, so we went to go take a shit. This motherfucker's in the fucking shitter, dude. What the fuck are you doing, bro?
This dude's in it. What the fuck are you doing, bro?
We went to go take.
Trying to take a shit. Yeah, the first time you see him, his legs and everything are in the shitter. So if that's the case, he should have just brought his head up. I think he puts his legs out on purpose because I don't know, he wants people to fucking leave him alone. I don't know. He's bobbing for fucking brown apples. I don't know what he's doing.
Go take a shit. This motherfucker's in the fuck.
See, he's in there. Like, surely he could get his head out if he's already fucking all the way in there.
Fucking shitter, dude. What the fuck are you doing, bro?
It would be harder for him to have his legs straight up in the air kicking and holding himself up with his hands than it would for him to stick his head out.
Okay, so I'm only making this video.
Oh, let's go back to the video where his legs are kicking.
So what happened was, as we came out, and he was drinking the water.
Somebody said that's a motherfucking Family Guy cutscene. You can't fool me.
Portable hand washing station, whatever. By the time we opened the door, because it wasn't locked, he was already inside the shitter. I opened the door like this.
The shitters, the porta shitters in Iraq that were part of the, not like the FOBs, but like the actual bases where we had Muslims and Iraq, where we had foreign nationals come in. Some of them had a little man on the door, and some of them had a little crescent moon on the door. And if you went into the one with the little man on the door, it was a regular shitter, right? It's got a seat, it's got a urinal. You can sit down, you can take a shit, whatever. If you went into the one with a little moon on it, it was just a hole and then two raised like rough pads that looked like a big shoe where you were supposed to put your feet to be over the hole. There was nowhere to sit. You just, I guess, squat and shit, piss, whatever.
And my buddy goes,
shit, this motherfucker's in the fucking shitter, dude. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, dude, that's a fucking turd on his chest. Did he put that there?
Fucking shitter, dude.
Yeah, there's a fucking turd on his chest. What the fuck, dude? You was down there playing with that shit. Yeah, and 3 seashells. That's right.
Shitter, dude. What the fuck are you doing, bro?
See, it's harder to get in this position. It would be harder to get in this position than how does he have black tennis shoes on? Where the fuck did the work boots come? Was he wearing 2 pair of shoes? You think he just went in there to puke and he had his other pair of shoes like in his shirt pocket and they fell out? He's like, I gotta go get them. There is a Family Guy skit, I think. Hold on. Is it Family Guy? Is it what's his name? Joe's son is like a shitter cleaner, and he's like in the army. He's a shitter cleaner in the army. It's set up like God, what is that movie? Hurt Locker. Or is that something else I watched? Hurt Locker, Porta John. It is cartoon. It's drawn like a cartoon. And he's like, I'm going in. They're like, you can't go in. Damn it. I wish I knew what it was. You guys know what I'm talking? Is American Dad? Roger. You're right. You're right. It is Roger that does it. American Dad, Porta John. Francine gets here it is. Roger is Jeremy Renner. and Hurt Locker. So they send in a robot.
blew a troop transport over on it. The bot isn't working. It stopped halfway to the target. Soldier, and the perfect guy to watch movies with. I don't poke holes. I just enjoy the ride.
So the robot got stuck, so he's got to go do it himself. Thank you very much, Maelstrom.
I'm going in on foot.
He is the ballsiest outhouse cleaner we got.
Let's do this. Yep, we got a meat clog, Private. Off the section.
A meat clog. Got a meat clog,
there,
Private.
It's 110 in here, and I'm on the wrong end of a falafel plate. That's how I'm doing. Damn it. The schnozzle attack. Ow.
Sarge, don't go in. It's not worth it.
We got it.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
That'll be my name.
That's where he got his PTSD from. He's seen some shit. It changed him.
Where's Sergeant Pepper? Are you in the Army? Are you in the dummy? Now where's Pepper? He's in the rec tent. If you ever need some pictures,
So
remember, white chains.
Klaus comes and saves him.
He's a wild man. You know that? I want to shake your hand. Sergeant Pepper, you're the one who cleaned the toilet by the grotto?
Yes, sir.
You're a wild man. You know that? He's a wild man. You know that? I want to shake your hand.
Thank you, sir.
How many toilets have you cleaned?
I'm not quite sure.
Sergeant, I asked you a question.
873.
873.
That has to be a record. What's the best way to clean one of them stink holes?
The way that you don't get turd in your hair, sir.
That's a good one. Smoking like a wild man. Sergeant Pepper, you've been officially
This is my
discharged.
safety.
Nothing doing. I can't fit in with civilized society no more. When I go to bed at night, I see men hovering over me with their naked asses in my face. I'm not...
Oh, Jesus. I saw a meme today that reminded me of this. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, here it is. Check this open image in a new tab. Here's a meme that reminded me of that. It says, what my toilet sees while I'm scrolling endlessly on Twitter. That's the toilet point of view. No.
Not ready to leave that.
Oh, bring me up. Let me talk to him.
But you have to come back.
Oh, I ruined the family. They need Dr. Penguin.
Tough titty cacas.
What now, White James?
Ha, you always think of something, Klaus. Like when you convinced my parents to let me go to art school.
Goodbye, Sergeant Pepper.
He just washes his beard off, and he wakes up and realizes he's Roger again. Now, if American Dad's pretty funny. I liked it. I liked a lot of episodes of it than I did with Family Guys. Towards the middle of the seasons, it just kind of got like old. It seemed like it just drug on. Like it's almost like it was just boring, right? They were doing the same shit over and over again. Then they tried doing that Cleveland show. Of all the people, got fucking Cleveland to the show. And American Dad actually touched on like some really funny political stuff. Like Oliver North, like American Dad bought Oliver North's house and he finds the treasure underneath it. A bunch of Iranian gold and shit. I don't know. It was funny. Anyways, that's the new meme. I don't know how the guy got stuck in the shitter, but it seems like it would take more effort to get in this position than it would to get in to stick your head out, bro. By the way, this is the shit pop here, and it takes all the fumes, so the shitter doesn't explode.
Hey, come on, man. What do I do?
Come on, man. What do I do? Leave him. He's part of the shitter now.
I'm sorry, dude.
Dude, I'd take that forklift, pick that whole thing up, and put it in that fucking roll-off dumpster there.
Bro, we can't do it, dude. My mom raised me well, dude, but I just can't do it.
Yeah, I didn't like the Cleveland show. And then that's how you know he's been here. That's how you know he's been here. He's not afraid to let you know he's been there. He's done that. He's been part of it. Scott's having one of his best meltdowns ever right now. He's threatening to shoot people and mind meld with a biker gang to make them come beat people up. And I think he might have just shown a gun. I wasn't watching Laugh Out Loud. Uploading now. Oh, my God. What? What? No way.
Your shitty content trying to attract kids. I know what you've done, Scott. I remember when you sent those pictures to those kids.
He's telling the truth here, folks. Swear to God.
DJ.
Remember when I told you that Scott sent pictures to minors, unsolicited images to minors? Well, here's somebody calling him out. Same fucking thing I said. And then someone else supports him, says he's telling the truth. He sent pictures to minors. King of the Hill was amazing.
Your shitty content trying to attract kids. I know what you've done, Scott. I remember when you sent those pictures to those kids.
He's telling the truth here, folks. Swear to God.
DJ.
No, this is my friend. Like, Scott, like, you don't hold.
DJ, get this loser out of here.
He's not a loser.
You're the loser, Scott.
You're the loser. This is my friend. Charlie is my friend. Be nice.
Yeah. Nobody's your friend here, Scott. Beat it.
I warned you. I warned you, Charlie.
Oh,
You didn't warn shit. I ain't afraid of you, Scott.
He warned you.
Yeah, get out of here. Don't come back.
Thank you,
What's
Charlie.
he gonna do? He just said, I warned you, then left.
I appreciate you, brother.
I'm here to save the day from people like that.
You're the real Spider-Man here.
That's right.
I love you, Cindy. Do we know what just happened? Thank you. No. Why y'all gotta be to handy? Oh my fuck.
He's not handicapped. He drives around all day. He's just fine.
Period.
He's just a freak.
Hi, Fruity. Thank you. Even if he is handicapped, is it our fault he is? No.
So what's going on here?
Luke the puppet's back.
Scott, you better.
All right, motherfucker, you better go kill yourself.
So the reason he changed accounts is because he doesn't want to lose his account. He wants to come on here and get all these people banned, and he knows the stuff that he says may get him banned, so he changes his account right quick so he doesn't lose his main account. Right? That's how you can tell he's going to come on here and say some really fucked up shit to people. Sorry, that bag wasn't sealed. I was trying to seal it back up. There we go. I heard her snap. That's how you know it's a good seal. Here we go. The meltdown. What is Scotty going to do without TikTok? Probably starve and die.
Scott, you better.
All right, motherfucker, you better go kill yourself.
You better go do it to you.
Nah, you a fucking retard, bitch.
You a will fucking retard, you will bitch. You a will fucking retard, you will bitch. You retarded bitch.
Disabilities.
Me?
Yeah, take your disability and shove it up your ass, Scott.
You call me the R word?
No, I call Charlie the R word.
Charlie's not the R word. That's my friend.
Hey, Scott, go fuck some more mayonnaise, you fucking weirdo. I got the video.
Oh, shit.
Look here.
He did once stick his dick in a jar of mayonnaise.
Motherfucker.
I got the videos. I got all the videos, Scott. You fucking freak.
If you come to my house, my dad has a gun
coming right now.
Good.
I'm gonna fuck your dad up, too.
I'm a good shot.
If you come over, he's like a kid in middle school or in elementary school. My dad has a gun. If you come over, I swear to God, Jimmy, that's the last time you'll see daylight. The guy says, I'm going to fuck your dad up too. Damn it, dude.
If you come to my house, my dad has a gun
right now.
Good.
I'm gonna fuck your dad up too.
I'm a good shot.
Hey Charlie,
Eat a sandwich with that mayonnaise.
Hey Charlie, you want to smash Kilo with me later?
Oh yeah, she called me today.
I was texting.
Ooh, smashing Kilo. My dad has a gun and he knows how to use it. You come over after school, and I swear to God.
My dad has a gun, and I'm an expert shot.
No, he doesn't. Shut up.
You can't even look over the steering wheel, Scott.
He doesn't have one.
Go drown yourself in that fucking Power Ranger helmet with all that drool coming out of your lip.
Kilo just texted me. Your dad doesn't have one.
Your dad, Kilo just texted me. Your dad doesn't have a gun.
Actually, she knows my dad does.
Nobody wants you here, Scott. Beat it.
She saw it.
Kick rocks, Scott.
No, you kick rocks.
Get out of here, Scott.
You better beat it before I show him the tranny prostitute you were banging.
Loser. You better kick rock. Loser. I'm going to show him the tranny prostitute you were banging. Oh, no. This went downhill quick, dude. Right off the bat.
Kick rocks, Scott.
No, you kick rocks.
Get out of here, Scott.
You better beat it before I show him the tranny prostitute you were banging.
So say God.
What the fuck?
Scott, the only power you have is being a loser.
Scott, what's that haircut, dog?
I'm too high for this.
I will fucking put you in the hospital,
shit,
Charlie
Scott.
Daniels.
You ain't nothing. You ain't shit.
I put a guy in a
He's going after Charlie Daniels. He's an American hero.
hospital, and he's still in the hospital.
Oh yeah, probably from looking at your.
I put a guy in the hospital, and he's still in the hospital.
Your ugly ass.
I'm way too high for this.
Scott got the Moses 6 haircut, dog.
Hey, dude, you have a never-ending forehead.
And also, Charlie Daniels, I can mind meld you, and I can mind meld bikers, and they'll come and beat the shit out of you.
What is?
I can mind meld you, and then I'll mind meld all the bikers, and they'll come beat the shit out of you. Fucking retard.
Mind meld mean? What the fuck does that mean? But I like your country.
He thinks he's something.
Is that like a Power Ranger, like another like character or some shit? Like
You'll have your little toy, Scott.
Beat the shit out of you.
Beat the shit out of me, please. Thank you. I mean,
I won.
No, you
You
didn't.
didn't win anything, Scott.
Scott, why are you so mad? Scott, can you like fucking stop looking at us like that? Like, goddamn. You're scaring me. You're scaring me.
My dad does have a gun. My dad does.
You know what? I don't care what your dad has. You know why? Guess what? I have one too. You know why?
Scott, why do you have to lie to all these women? You don't have one.
What's that?
I'm an expo shot. I'm an expo shot with my dad's gun. He's got one, I promise.
Skirt. What's that mean? What's that skirt?
My
The only
dad
thing you're playing
has
with
a
is Nerf.
45.
Nerf guns.
My dad has a fucking 45.
No, he doesn't. You're 45. Your dad's probably 80.
It's so stupid. Oh man, it's
So, my dad's 45.
Show me your little.
Oh,
wow.
banned him.
Did he get
leave? He probably got banned.
That was the second account.
He was toting around his dad's weapon. Sorry, y'all.
Yes. That's not good.
So,
that was so good.
DJ, I'm gonna drop down and come right back up because I'm flagged and I wasn't even talking.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna restart this.
Why?
Because the live
Yeah, he needs
live
to.
got playing. Yeah, live got like fucking 40 plays. Yeah, okay.
Live got
Oh
flagged.
shit. Okay, fuck it.
That was pretty good. That was a. You better go kill yourself, you retard. I'm tired of you. Tired of fucking with you, you weed. Shit. What else we got here? Quantum Financial Advisors. You want to see those guys? See what they got for us. Oh, that's that
But
idiot.
Trump is definitely.
You guys remember I covered this guy, Mel Carmine? I covered him like fucking 2 years ago. And then Q Idiot had a bunch of information on him about him like scamming people on fucking
Behind
car
the
deals and
level-
shit. It's the guy in the chair. Y'all remember him?
Playing fields, 100,000%. If you watch all the videos of Bonfire Guy, you know what you hold when you hold XRP. You're about to become a multi-gazillionaire, even if you own 1,000.
Multi-gazillionaire.
What about 20? Am I safe? No. With 20.
If you own 20, you'll be okay, but you'll probably still need a little UBI, universal basic income.
Yeah, there's that. There's also that too. And when we talk,
Liberty Warrior put this psycho on his fucking channel. Called him a good dude.
about, so why don't you tell everybody that heard a little bit about the QFS, but kind of like do a little summary of what the QFS is, and really, because I've been all over, on this one from top to bottom. There's a lot of different opinions, but I'd like to hear what your thoughts are on it.
Absolutely. The quantum financial system, XRP, first of all, is the bus that's going to drive Jasara and Nasara. That's first and foremost. The XRP system, which is the 40-cent coin that nobody is even paying attention to because of the price, because it's being manipulated by design, intentional. It's all kabuki theater. Okay? They don't want you to pay attention to, they want you to pay attention to the shiny thing up there that does absolutely fuck all nothing. Right? And the reality is that the quantum financial system and the global reset are two different things. See, when I was watching you guys and I was watching Digital Asset Investor and I was watching Digital Perspectives and the Bearable Bull, I love all these guys. And Crypto Eddie, I love Crypto Eddie. Love her. She's amazing. Yeah. So I said,
it seems like the guys up top don't really believe him.
Impossible.
When he's like, oh, if you have 1,000 of them, you're going to be a quadrillionaire. It doesn't even make sense. They're like, well, what if I just have 20? Well, it seems like the guys up top don't believe him. There's been people win. One night, Yori was bitching for like half the night that it was rigged, and then she won. So
Possible that there's only one player on the field. This guy, Klaus Schwab, which is not him, by the way. I hate to burst your bubble, guys. He's gone. He's gone.
My bubble.
He's been gonzo a long time ago. You're in a movie theater. This is a movie. Okay? All these guys you think that are walking around, they're either actors or they're clones. And if you don't believe me, there's a document that's 19,000 pages long from the CIA. They've been working on cloning since 1962. I was born in 63. You understand? So the rabbit hole goes deep and wide. So how deep do you want to go down the rabbit hole is really the question.
Well, let's talk about, so first of all, quantum financial system. I'm hearing all kinds of things like it's already in place. Many of the banks are already set up. They're trained on it. A lot of the tellers. I've had some other sources of mine who have said, yeah, they've got it from the source of people here domestically, because we're in the States, that it's in the banks. But I want to know exactly
in the banks
when. And I've heard all kinds of places where it's going to, when is it kicking off? That's what I want to know.
Well, if I can only have a crystal ball, I'd probably be able to charge at least $500 a head.
Understand.
Tell you exactly the time and day. It's being rolled out right now as we speak, but it's a gradual rollout. It's not just one switch. It's many switches. And the boys and girls upstairs who control everything, they know exactly which switch gets turned on today, which one gets turned on tomorrow. But it is a gradual build. You're absolutely right. David Straight, some big names have gone and talked to tellers, and the tellers look like they got a question mark on their face, and they're confused, and they're looking at two frames, and they're saying
Klaus Schwab is alive currently, but yeah, they always claim he's dead.
Is the reason maybe why you're confused? Does this have anything to do with the quantum financial system? Yes. So like I was saying, the quantum financial system and the global reset are completely two different animals. To think that Klaus Schwab, let's say that this clone is in charge, which he's not, but let's say this guy Klaus Schwab and Pelosi and Biden and Fauci and the Clintons and the Obamas and the Soroses of the world. Okay. They're in charge. You're telling me that they're on the field unopposed?
You guys eat a lot of
shit. So when you start to go down that 17th letter of the alphabet that we're not allowed to mention on here because people have gotten shut down for mentioning the 17th letter in the alphabet. But we know which one that is, right? Okay, that one. Okay, when you start to go into that movie theater and you start to look,
the guy on the left, they don't believe him, right?
Look at Trump, and you start to look at Kennedy's gravesite from a 100-foot view, and it's in the same shape of the 17th letter in the alphabet. And you start to look at all these anomalies, and they start to make sense if your pineal gland is clean. But most people out there, you have to understand, they're still using Colgate toothpaste. They still drink fluorinated water. Their pineal gland is so clogged they can't even see 2 inches in front of their freaking nose. That's a problem. That's a major problem. My pineal gland's been clean for a long time. I understand the movie. I know how to explain the movie, but if you don't understand the movie because you're using Colgate toothpaste, that's your problem, not mine.
Jeff, you use Colgate? By the way, note to Jeff, book David Straight on the show. Okay, let's get him on the show.
There we go.
Okay.
So when we get into quantum, this quantum.
Straight on the show. Okay, let's get him on the show. Jeff, you use Colgate? By the way, note to Jeff, book David Straight on the show. Okay, let's get him on the show.
There we go.
Okay.
So when we get into quantum, this quantum
what the hell is going
system,
on here?
You're referencing some of the things that the IMF have referenced with quantum computing and the
International Monetary Fund.
The movement of banks and the realignment of the financial institutions on a global scale based on quantum computing.
Right, and there's free quantum computers.
So and it's interesting because there have been, a number of papers that have been posted by the IMF in reference to that, and one of them was referenced back March of last year. And it's interesting because the overall summary of the paper from the IMF was, focused on, they start out the era of quantum computing computing is about to begin, with profound implications for the global economy and the financial system. So, as we start looking at, what their objectives.
I don't know what these people think quantum computers do, but basically they're really good. The goal is that they'll be really good at solving complex equations, right? At really complex problem solving that has sometimes thousands, hundreds of thousands of steps when they're like trying to like section out this one molecule out of this data set, or they're trying to crunch numbers when we're talking about numbers that you couldn't even fathom, like the size of the galaxy and shit like that. Like, I don't know what they think they're going to do when you've got $200 in the bank. What the fuck do you think? What's a quantum computer going to do for you?
Might be. And then really getting into it, here it says, I highlighted it, now my highlights are gone in here, but it says here, but they would also crack many of the current encryption algorithms and threaten financial stability by compromising the security of mobile banking, e-commerce, fintech, digital currencies, and internet information exchange, while the work on quantum safe encryption is still.
A lot of people think it's all hop. They're not even viable yet. That's true. There's a lot of not even like weirdos, right? There are people like that are out in these fields of computing and solving these equations and shit. They're like, it's all hop right now. We don't even know if it'll be applicable. It's a thing. It's got test models, but it's not actually doing any of the work they claim it's going to be able to eventually do.
In progress, financial institutions should take steps now to prepare for the cryptographic transition by assessing future and retroactive risks from quantum computers. So they're getting into this idea, that it's.
He's always had that chair. I don't know why.
Not a matter of if.
That's his shtick, right? Took a day trip to Jersey. That can't be good.
No Chick-fil-A sauce. No Chick-fil-A. No Chick-fil-A sauce. No Chick-fil-A. No Chick-fil-A sauce.
Is that Chick-fil-A girl there?
No Chick-fil-A sauce. No Chick-fil-A sauce. A lemonade. All right, lemonade. All right.
Have you guys seen the Chick-fil-A girl? About the raspberry lemonade or whatever she says. Hold on. We'll find it. Chick-fil-A girl. I don't know why she went so viral. She's like obviously playing a character. This isn't naturally her, but here you go.
For your drink, can I have a lemonade, please? A lemonade, all right.
Her sister's the one recording.
And then can I also have barbecue sauce, or do you have like a buffalo sauce? No Chick-fil-A sauce? No Chick-fil-A sauce. So you want a barbecue sauce? Yes. And then you want Chick-fil-A sauce? No. Right. Anything else?
I did order too. I didn't have the chicken strip.
Do you want the meal?
The meal, yeah. The entree.
Do you want the meal?
No, the entree. I don't know what's different. Yeah, I want the meal.
All right. Do you want a 3 or a 4 cow? 4 cow. Medium fries, okay?
Yes, that's great.
She said it's just something that her and her sister do, just like these faces and act dumb together. And her sister's the one recording her, so it's like a character she plays or whatever.
And for the drink?
But it went viral as fuck.
A banana milkshake. Anything else?
Yeah, I want some Chick-fil-A sauce with that.
Would we like any more sauces?
No, I want a
for your drink?
Hi, could I get a lemonade, please?
There she is.
A lemonade, all right.
And could I get a barbecue sauce?
Barbecue sauce? That's it?
Yeah, and could I get a chicken sandwich as well?
Sign here, please.
Hi, could I get a lemonade, please?
They made her into a duck. They've made all these different. This is what she actually looks like. They've made all these different memes about her now.
Well, I got mine
Here's one of
A
them.
lemonade, all right. And then can I also have barbecue sauce, or do you have like a buffalo sauce? No Chick-fil-A Chick-fil-A sauce? No Chick-fil-A sauce. A lemonade, all right. And then
Like, she went super, super fucking viral.
Fuck no.
Is that her? I can't remember what her name was. Yeah, that's her. She explains it somewhere. I actually saw a video of her and her sister. Her sister can do the same face. And they do it to each other. Like her sister was doing it in the car while she was recording a video in the car. Oh God, that one. Look at this
like
one.
the buffalo sauce.
That was pretty creepy. I'll agree. So she's just been living off these this meme economy and making bank, cashing in here. I don't know where the video of her and her sister went. Anyways, it's just a character she does, but it went pretty viral. She's pretty. I don't know how old she is working at Chick-fil-A. She's probably like 15 or 16. But she's not as ugly as the face she makes, for sure.
Oh my God, is that the Chick-fil-A girl? No way. Are you the Chick-fil-A girl?
You found me. All your people look at me like I'm your little girl.
Oh my God.
What the hell? It seems like she's having fun, at least. I wish I could find that video of her. Her sister makes the exact same face, which I thought was funny, that they can both do it. They didn't know I snuck into the trunk? That doesn't sound good. That sounds very bad, like intentionally bad. I don't know how to make that a good thing. You snuck in someone's trunk?
Hi.
Hi, welcome to Pete and Rainey's. What can I get for you?
Can I get a milkshake?
You want a shake?
Yeah, a shake.
Shake them. Booty.
That made me uncomfortable.
So she's a child, I guess. This is what I'm trying to say. Oh, she was on a podcast?
Gina, so you quit Chick-fil-A. Are you still going to make Chick-fil-A videos? Who's Gina now?
Chick-fil-A sauce girl. I don't want to be the Chick-fil-A sauce girl forever. Why? I mean, I didn't want to be the weird right?
By the way, this is I don't know what this podcast is, but it's all children. Like, this girl's 14. It's all children hosting a podcast for children.
Me girl anymore.
Yeah, but look at you now. Still weird. So what do you want to be, Gina?
I just want to, I want people to know me as Gina.
You're going through your Hannah Montana era. Yeah. I want to be
This is real. This is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Okay, so
it's a guy named Cash Maverick, Kate, and Harper.
So you quit Chick-fil-A.
And they're all basically children.
Chick-fil-A videos. Who's Gina now?
So I'm assuming their audience is children. I don't know, but they interview like people that have went viral, like TikTok stars, shit like that. So there you go. The Chick-fil-A girl. I'm assuming you guys have already seen that. I did see, so Mark sent me an update about, oh my God, shut up. Mark sent me an update about that, what's his name? Andrew Tate is going to be, he is going to be prosecuted for human trafficking, and he was basically using what was the method? What would they call the method he did? The pretty boy method or something? He was basically meeting girls online, saying, pretending as if he wanted to date them or marry them from low income areas, getting them to come out to where he was. He paid for all the travel. And sometimes he would even show them like a lavish lifestyle. Like he'd take them out to eat, fancy cars, fancy shit, blah, blah, blah. Lover boy method. Thank you. He would take them out to eat, fancy cars, fancy lifestyle, private jets, whatever. And then he would have his head woman come in and convince them that they should be one of his girlfriends and they should do this live sex streaming, right? And there's even been claims about like pulling fucking passports or holding passports, and it doesn't seem like they've got proof of implicit threats, but it does sound like he made them, and the girls felt like they were under threat and they couldn't leave. It's a pretty shitty situation, and what's even worse about it is when he was doing his how to make money course, he basically told people to do this. He told people, like, this is what I do. Oh, and I steal their money from them. I tell them they got to pay taxes on their crypto, and they're dumb. So I tell them, you know, taxes are 40%. You pay 20 and I pay 20, then I get to keep an extra 20. Like he was a pimp basically for these live sex show chat rooms. Seems like a real piece of shit.
And if you want to keep on, you know that motherfucker, I will.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you.
Who are you talking to, Mindy?
I'm talking to you.
You know neck mother.
If you want to keep on, you know that motherfucker, I will.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you.
Who are you talking to, Mindy?
I'm talking to you.
You know neck mother. Scott Rogers, dude. He's wild. Let's check out. We haven't checked out some of his videos. Let's go check them out. The horse. He's not the horseman anymore. He's the cosplayer 09. Is that what it's called now? Wonder how his GoFundMes are doing. Here we go, boys.
What's going on, everyone?
It's only from an hour ago.
I had a rough week.
He's had a rough week.
Yeah, rough week.
Do I have a rough week?
As I'm getting there.
There you go, legend.
Thread. On my nose.
Starts in my toes. Makes me.
I'm making this video.
Sorry, I got carried away. Sorry.
Donations. I want to go to Universal.
I started this video to ask for donations.
I want to go to Universal Studios in Hollywood.
Somebody called him Spooder Man.
I'm not talking about right now. It's still in the planning stage.
Jessica, can you get him maybe some housing and be his chauffeur and guardian to take him to Universal Studios? If I pay for it, would you go? Would you give him a ride him around, take him to Universal Studios, let him hang out and videotape it all?
I don't know when it's going to be though.
Oh shit! Let's send him. The nanny got kicked out of Miss Priss's house. Let's send him to Miss Priss. I bet you he's never been to Vegas.
I gotta do some research and all that about hotels. A car be sometime after June 16th. That's what I'm planning.
Send him to Burt. If we could get Miss Priss to pick him up at the airport and say, we got you a hotel room, and then just drop him off at Bert's room.
Probably I can go there for my birthday, or before my birthday. I mean, heck.
Someone said, how many videos can you honestly click on TikTok? The person is covered from head to toe in a costume, and you can tell from their silhouette who it is before they even speak.
It'd be a pretty cool getaway, you know? I do need a break from Alabama.
He needs an Alabama break.
If y'all can. My PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo is in my bio.
PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo.
If you can spare $1 or more, I'll be greatly appreciated. Peace out, guys.
So that was all just a big grift.
Can solve this.
Now we gotta pop balloons.
Watch me cook. Obviously, it's blue, purple. You.
He's a good actor. He's probably the best actor I've ever seen.
Just say a SpongeBob. Okay, so you can just draw a circle around SpongeBob to protect him. So there we go, we've got a semicircle around him. Right, we're trying it again.
I hate these people fail these games on purpose to get people to say I can do that, like Scott. Low intelligence, I could do that.
What's going on, you guys? I'm getting ready to go to bed. Tomorrow, I'm going to Walmart.
You notice anything missing from his mattress?
And do some puns with the name brands of items.
Oh, see, Michael Roberts wins, and everybody pretends like they didn't see it. Y'all been talking about how it's rigged. He just won. He just won $291,000. And then nobody saw it?
At Walmart. Gonna look at them.
No sheets.
Think of a pun and use it with the brand names of items.
Oh, he's gonna do one of those. Remember when he was like, "What in the starburst is going on in here?" When he went to Walmart, he's doing another pun video. What in the gallon of milk are you doing? What in the starburst is?
That's also kind of video I've been thinking about doing too.
Honey.
Yeah, have a great night. May the pal protect you. Take care.
May the power pack protect
y'all
you.
PSA.
Yep.
You are from the South.
This one I'm doing, she's correct. Mobile, Alabama. Mobile.
Large C in Alabama. And I'm going to put it up here.
I'm in it, so.
It is not mobile.
She is correct.
It is not mobile.
Listen.
It is Mobile. Mobile, Alabama. I have some friends that live.
Isn't that how everybody says it? Mobile? Apparently not.
Hey, bartender.
Uh-huh.
What can I get for you? An angel shot, please.
Oh, no. Not an angel shot, Scott.
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of him.
Thank you.
Why is he playing the part of the woman asking for the shot?
Hey, watch the bar. Let's take care of something. Hey, brother! Yeah, you. Let me talk to you.
Alright.
Oh my God, was that? I was just getting ready to skip it and he puked. I was just getting ready to skip this video and he puked right on screen. What? Who has convinced him? I mean, like, there's sometimes like I hiccup or burp. Who convinced him that's just, you just ignore it like nothing happened? Like, at least say excuse me or something. Damn.
Articuno. Pikachu! Articuno is a legendary Pokemon. I wonder. No. But I got my favorite Pokemon and a legendary. Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. Those are the three legendary Pokemon. Wait.
What?
Articuno. Pikachu! How's it going, you?
Is he already wiping drool? Yeah.
How's it going, you?
Oh my God! Can you guys hear that? Hold on. His mouth squirts. Headphone warning. I'm turning it all the way up. Listen. He goes. Listen.
How's it going, you?
Imagine he's fixing to flip you over and wear you like a horse on a feed bag. And you hear, and then you have to tell him, damn, you're so wet. Oh. Easy. I don't know if I'm ready. Don't worry, I'm super wet already.
How's it going, you?
It's like ear rape.
You guys, I'm going to do a video with both sets of my Zords. The Dino Zords, like Saber-Tooth Tiger and Paws, Griffin, Thunder Zord Power. Like in season 2 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And going to do a video like that. There's going to be no sound. I'm going to be saying it. I don't know when I'm going to do it yet. But it's going to be on my black shelf. So
I think I might tomorrow set up an overhead cam. So I have a face cam and overhead cam. And tomorrow, instead of doing one of these streams, because I'm just kind of hanging out anyways tonight, because I got the shiny new parts. I think I'm going to, if you're interested, I might stream to TikTok and maybe my other YouTube channel when I'm working on the one wheel, because I'll need to record that stuff anyways. So I might stream it. I don't know yet. If that's something you're interested in, let me know. If not, no big deal. I'm going to make a video about it anyways.
those two is just what I'm going to say. Do Saber-Tooth Tiger, Griffin, Thunder Zord Power. All the Zords.
All the Zords.
How's it going, you? Y'all want to mess with me?
It's for it's for twos and the boy. It caught me so off guard, bro. It caught me so off guard.
Y'all want to mess with me, huh? Don't mess with me. I don't know if you're serious or...
If you don't know who this woman is, this is the same woman that acted like she couldn't open up cinnamon rolls. Like she used a can opener and like a fork or something, and it exploded. She makes these videos and goes viral acting like she can't open stuff.
Just doing for content or anything. But that's not a pickle can, that's a pickle jar. We grab one, I'll show you when I get pickles.
Oh my God, is that a rip in his breasticle spider suit? Is his breasticle ripped open? No, there's something hanging from it.
I'll show you when I
What is that?
get pickles. I love pickles.
Are they pumping more fluid into that hump on his back? I've been noticing it looked a little deflated on his right side there.
They twisted the lid on the top one. Yeah, that's a bottle opener. Open like bottles of beer or soda. Mainly soda for me. But
that's the world's largest dust bunny. What is that on his shoulder?
And the reason why it won't come out, go back on, doing that. And it won't re-screw on there. And you just messed up the jar. That's it claims like that because it's metal. I mean, woman.
What a game. Scott, just practice this in real life, bro. Looks like you got two baby kittens sitting inside your nostrils.
First try. Hell yeah. Alright, let's see. Let's see what I get.
Did you see the poop fingers? Look at this poop nails, bro. His hands are disgusting.
What's up, you guys?
What's up, Scott
I went
Waddles?
to flea market yesterday. I found a Halloween skeleton dog. It's a Halloween decoration, but I'm turning it into a puppet. And no, it doesn't work, but I'm working on the voice of him. Everyone meet Rex. And I'm gonna have to hot glue something right here to hide me doing this. And anyways, that's Rex, Skullman's dog.
I don't think that Congress knows what you can find for free. 100% free on TikTok.
What's up, you
think
guys?
I need to take a entire montage of Scott Rogers TikTok and Reddit videos and be like, look, this is a matter of national importance. Okay? We need to preserve Scott Waddles.
What's going on, everyone? How's it going? I need to talk to you about something. Don't mess with the gay community.
I never know what he's going to say. Hey, what's up, guys? Woo, 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 woo. His dad's like, shut up, Scott. Don't mess with the gay community.
Just don't. If you're not gay, you don't support them, you know? I mean, just don't support them. I mean, if you don't support them, don't. Leave them alone. If you bully them, don't. If you're thinking about bullying them, don't. No. I mean, and also if you're not gay, too. I mean, heck, I had reports about it. I mind meld when I sleep. And just...
He mind melds when he sleeps, and he's getting reports from homosexual gentlemen that are being made fun of on TikTok.
Oh, I thought they were cold. Yeah.
It's just, I'm getting tired of people bullying gay people. It's their right. If they want to be gay, let them. My younger stepbrother, he's gay.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is there somebody sitting on the window behind him?
It's their right. If they want to be gay, let them.
What the fuck was that? Is there some type of demon behind him? Hanging out. Oh my God. It's Pinhead.
My younger stepbrother, he's gay.
Scott's
and
gay.
I support him, even though
Scott is gay. He's got all these videos about how all he can think about all day is dicks, and he's afraid to tell his dad, and he doesn't know if he's gay, but all he ever thinks about is dicks, dicks, dicks. He's got dicks on the brain. Scott's gay. But that doesn't bother me at all. I don't care if you're gay or not. The problem is his go-to is the F slur, or telling him to go suck a dick, or go suck off your dad whenever he gets into an argument.
Oh, that some people don't, but I do. So, I mean, being gay it's good. I mean, yeah, last night I slept for 15 hours. Went to Walmart. Went to Palo.
Slept for 15 hours?
I was low, but Diet Coke, but back to it.
Slept for 15 hours, went to Walmart and got Diet Coke. How is that a sidetrack? What type of segue was that? Don't pick on gay people. My stepbrother's gay. Yeah, I slept for 15 hours, woke up, went to Walmart, got a Diet Coke. But anyways, who are you talking to, bro?
Yeah, last night I slept for 15 hours. Went to Walmart. Went to Palo. Was low, but
I don't sleep 15 hours in a week.
Being gay, it might be against God, but just don't bully him, please. And yes, I do support them.
Yeah, you support their testicles with your chin.
If they get bullied or harassed or something, I have their backs, you know.
That's right, Red Pill. Scott looking good, bro.
I have their backs 100%.
Extra tasty.
It's a good community, you know.
I take them from the back 100%. I take them from the back 100%. Sometimes they take me from the back 100%, you know? The gay community, everybody.
And it really irks me. I really do. When gay people, the gay community, gets attacked. That's not right.
It oaks him. It really oaks him.
Guys. I mean, and it's not fair to them. I don't know why. What's in y'all's head that harasses and bullies them?
Dicks.
I don't know what's in your head.
Like you said, it's just dicks all day.
Thinking. I mean,
When I see this right here, what I really see is this right here. I don't see color. Okay? Or sexuality.
I just don't know what's in y'all's head. Well, I do know, but y'all got to figure that out.
Somebody said, day, Junior.
Well, they're like us. Human beings. They're human beings with.
Someone said, help me out. 5-minute video. He lit up his cigarette 3 minutes in. Took a single puff, then cigarette disappears for the remaining 2 minutes. Where'd it go?
Feelings. You are hurt no feelings when you do all that crap. I mean, heck. I mean,
Scott, you're riding the struggle bus on this topic, bro. We've all scratched our eyeballs out after seeing your Reddit video. Who you trying to fool?
just think, what if I'm gay? Huh? Would y'all harass and bully me?
You are gay. We've seen the video. Remember, you claimed you thought it was a woman until you got back home, but you were literally stroking that woman's cock.
I mean, and there's also people that lie too.
Desert Doxies just resubscribed for 17 months.
Desert Doxies, thank you very much.
I mean, y'all gotta do some soul searching. I mean, heck. See ya.
17 months, that's a calm.
I want it that way.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why. Ain't nothing.
Nobody get it more.
What's going on, everyone? I'm gonna do.
God damn, dude. I've seen, listen, okay. I've been with a lot of women, and everybody knows I'm a fan of boobies. And I have seen some lopsided titties. I have never seen a watermelon and a tangerine. What is going on here? What is going on here? That one is like a double G cup. And the other is like, oh, I need an A trainer. What is going, why, what, how does he not fall over to one side? Is that why he has this strain on his shoulder? Because he's holding this one up all the time? Like, what is going on? It's before and after implants. The big damn implants.
Something I have not done in a while. Master Morpher. It's morphing time. Huh. Triceratops. Muscle mode.
You look muscle mode.
Video with a message. Y'all need to help each other, everyone out, you know? Everyone.
You all need to help eat each other out? What did he just say?
This is a morphing video with a message. Y'all need to help each other, everyone out, you know?
Y'all need to help each other eat everyone out. Like, I'm not making fun of his speech impediment. He says, y'all need to help each other eat everyone out.
This is a morphing video with a message. Y'all need to help each other, everyone out, you know?
Okay. Y'all need to help each other eat everyone out. I'm in it to win it, bro. I treat that shit like it's a fucking beef curtain buffet.
Everyone. Even if it's me, you know? If I'm down in the dumps or down in my luck or something, show some kindness.
Even if it's Scott, eat him out.
Kindness is good, you know? Showing kindness will get you pretty far in life. Don't be
pretty far.
Being mean will get you nowhere.
The first comment says, I'm reading them now. Y'all need to help each other eat everyone out. This quote will go down in Power Ranger history. History. Why isn't Johnny Elbows with you? Everyone needs to help do what? What he say, did I hear that right? Another flawless transition. Sounds like he went from a PSA to a he send me free money so I can go to Hollywood video. I'm sorry, help each other what? I've been saying this, bro. Scott, trust me, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Do you have to dry clean that, or is it washer safe? Because it needs some bleach on the white parts, bro. I'm not funding your. Oh, he's gonna cash grab. Hold on.
I mean that. So.
If I'm down in the dumps, give me some money because I want to go to Universal.
Say, for instance, if I want to go to Hollywood, go to
What a segue, bro! Look, I'm tired of everybody being mean on this app. Y'all need to help each other eat everyone out and stop being so mean. Even me. If I'm down in the dumps or depressed, let's say, for instance, I'm raising money for a trip to Universal Studios. You guys should just open your wallets and give me money. Wow, bro.
Say, for instance, if I want to go to...
Someone called him the Brown Streak Ranger.
Hollywood. Go to Universal's in Hollywood.
Oh, my God. He cleaned the eyebrows off his vent. Or his room got painted. I need to see the door to make sure.
Everyone, even if it's me, you know, if I'm down in the dumps or down in my luck or something, show some kindness. Kindness is good, you know. Showing kindness will get you pretty far in life. Don't be mean. Being mean will get you nowhere.
No, he's absolutely not, Rob P. He uses his disability to get as much money as he possibly fucking can for his little work. I mean, he's been offered jobs. Scott was offered, they basically were going to make him a job at the local gas station. Any day he wanted to show up, he could work there with the older guy that owns it and do inventory. They were going to pay him $15 an hour to basically hold a notebook and a pencil and hand it to the guy while he counted bags of chips and shit. $15 an hour, as many hours as he wanted. As little hours as he wanted on any day he wanted to work. And he told him that he's a content creator. A content creator. Oh, I see how it is. Michael Roberts is just a fucking whale here. And turned down the $15 an hour job. He doesn't want to work. He wants to beg for money and you to feel bad for him.
That. So, I mean, like...
There's still a black streak right here, but the doorknob, the whole door's clean. They painted. Dude, that's a different color of white. It's only going to make his mattress look dingier, but even the ceiling's not yellow anymore. They came in and painted, and this motherfucker's still smoking in there.
If I want to go to Hollywood, go to Universal's in Hollywood. I'm just saying if, you know. I'm still thinking about it, still planning. Like, I need, like, it's not going to happen right now, but if I need to rent a car, get a hotel, tickets and everything. I mean...
Surely, you don't think a rental car place would rent him a car, do you? Like, I understand if he just filled out the form online, but, like, a person's got to be there to, like, right? Somebody's going to talk to him first. He's got to sign something. That's scary because I've checked in. Well, I guess I had an account there already, but I've checked in and not spoke to anybody and picked up a car.
Probably thinking about doing it in August. Yeah, in August I'm thinking about it. So before August comes.
You can't, but most apartments are going to be smoke free too. Scott's apartment's smoke free. They don't give a fuck. It's not their place, right? They literally destroyed this place. It's a 1-bedroom apartment, and Scott stays in the only bedroom with the only bathroom. It's 1 bed, 1 bath. His dad sleeps on the fucking couch with a dog, and Scott sits around and fucking throws trash and shits in the floor and all the nasty shit that he does in here. Like, they just don't give a fuck because why would they? They're horrible fucking people.
Make another video. Appreciate it. May the power protect y'all. More phenomenal.
So let's just say I got to rent a car. I got to buy tickets. Just send me money.
Probably thinking about doing it in August. Yeah, and I'll get some.
I've been going to a Walmart. By the way, I'm getting hungry, but I've been going to Walmart and buying their fucking like their ribeyes. Like on the day they mark down all the like there's a certain day they come out and they mark down like the meat or whatever for like quick sale. Buying ribeyes and frying those in a pan and eating them. God damn, they're so good. Like in a cast iron skillet. I don't know why I just got suddenly hungry, but that's what I was thinking about the whole time that video was playing. God, it's good, and it's not as many calories as other shit, and you stay full so much longer, I guess, from the protein. This video's fake as hell.
This video I'm stitching. In the beginning, you have to watch it from the beginning, but I'll put it here. That guy who's last time on me on my seat, he did the right thing. But that construction worker, oh, man. If I was on the bus and I see that, and I helped the lady give her my seat, and the guy took that seat, this is what I would tell him.
I want to take Mariah. Nobody tell her I don't think she's here tonight. I want to try to take Mariah to Ruth Chris. There's I think the closest one. I think the closest one is at the Cherokee Casino. Well, no, there's one in Asheville. Well, I mean that's about the same distance. There's one at the Cherokee Casino. I want to take her there. Maybe I can get. Well, I don't know if I should get a. I don't know if would it be weird to get a babysitter and take her out to do something on Mother's Day because her kids are the reason she's a mother. I don't know. I want to take her to one. I've never been, but I've always heard it's like really good, expensive, but really good. I don't know.
I'll say, so I'm going to give you one chance here to do the right thing. And I would also tell him, I have a split personality. And tell him his name, Max. And he's like me, but way meaner. And he doesn't do it? Oh, dude. Max will be coming out and handle him and get him.
I think there's one in Knoxville, too, if I'm not mistaken. There's one in Knoxville and there's one in Asheville.
See, with people being rude to pregnant women, or pregnant
what day does Mother's Day fall on?
It doesn't matter if you've been working in your field. What matters is pregnant women needs to have a seat.
See, it falls on a Sunday, doesn't it? May 19th.
That's just uncalled for. I mean,
oh, it's always a Sunday, but it's the 19th this year, or it's 12th.
Gentlemen,
I'm sorry.
That's
it. 12th.
And a gentleman can take you a long way.
He just knocked over his ashtray on the floor.
But back to what I was saying.
He just knocked over a fucking ashtray on the floor. Yeah, the 12th. You guys are right.
It is absolutely.
Stop. Why do you start the video by wiping up your drool? Dude, just start it 2 seconds later. Edit this part, cut this part off. I've made a TikTok video. They let you cut and delete parts.
What's going on, you guys?
No, Max doesn't have a TikTok. Basically, it's not even when you piss him off or when people are trolling him. It's just if he's very demanding. So he'll tell people like, you have to do this. You're not allowed to do that. Nobody's allowed to send you gifts. Nobody can say good morning to you because I want to say it first. To restart the stream because I don't like the way this one's going. Restart it. When you don't do shit like that, that's when Max comes out. And then when Max comes out, he just cusses everybody out and tells them he's going to kill them and they need to fuck their dad.
Another shutout video. Without further ado, by the power of the Morphin Grid, White Tiger Ranger helmet now.
Is it nice enough it has like a dress code?
This video goes out to Austin and Ryan. I hope you all have a more phenomenal wedding and a more phenomenal life together. May the power protect y'all both, forever and always. Have a blessed day, you two, and be safe. What's
whopping that spit.
This is when you make up the video to go to Zero Ranger. I forgot to say it's morphin' time, so without further ado, it's morphin' time. Gold Ranger power. Have a morphinominal day, Gold Zero.
Bro, you gotta wash your hands, dude.
Ranger. What's up, you guys?
I was told about $100 a plate is what you, or $100 per person is what you should expect to spend.
What's going on, Gianna Frank?
Does he shave? Like, I'm afraid, I think what's happened is he's caught some chest hair before in one of his helmets. And either he's put it on and taken it off so many times that he has plucked every hair around his helmet, or he shaves just this part. What do you think? Has he ripped out every hair from here to here, or do you think he's shaved it there?
White Tiger Ranger here. I just put my helmet on. I hope you have a more phenomenal.
I just put my helmet on. Yeah.
On my birthday. And may the power protect you, Gianna. And don't let the bullies bully you, Gianna. Right, Tiger Ranger? Out. What's going on?
Mr. Squidward, if you don't get to work, I'm gonna get Mickey Mouse on you, Squidward.
Mr. Krabs, you think a mouse is gonna stop me?
Squidward, I'm warning you. If you don't get to work, this mouse, you're gonna see something you've never seen before, Squidward.
Well, Mr. Krabs, I'm gonna sit right here and wait because I'm not gonna do anything today, Mr. Krabs.
Well, everybody, I tried warning Squidward.
You think that? Oh, Mr. Krabs, you have jokes. Hello there, pal. Hi. Wait, what? No! Oh, my God. Oh, boy, that was a big only. What the hell?
Mr. Squidward, if you don't...
I feel like I just watched a snuff film. What was that? Stop it! Stop it! Stop it, Scott. Just when I think you can't do something better, you redeem yourself like this. You got knuckles, asshole stretched up over your forehead.
What's going on, you guys? Today we'll be battling comment. So, when I do this, that means get big. When I do this, that means get huge. When you get this belt back, guys, belt back. When you get it back. So, let's do this, guys. Remember, big, huge, big, huge. Let's do this, guys. We gotta get this done. What's going on?
Oh, thank you. No exposed underwear. The following attire is not permitted in our dining room. Gym wear, pool attire, tank tops, clothing with offensive graphic language, revealing. Oh, so it's not that crazy. I figured it would be more lax at the casino because people go to the casino and relax and they decide they want something good to eat. But I figured they might have like a business casual or something maybe. Thank you.
What's up, everyone? This is a very special shout out to two of my friends, G Baby 213 and Tammy 2 Stacks. Keep fighting the good fight, ladies. May the power protect you. And also, cheers.
Cheers. Also, why is there spit on his beard when he starts the video? Yeah, I was going to go ahead and probably make them. I guess I could make them tonight or something. I just needed to know which one I'm going to. That's fuck. What is that? 3 weeks or something? 4 weeks? 3 weeks. Make reservations. If you're celebrating an anniversary, birthday, or other occasion, let us know and make your reservations so we can be sure to add the special touches to make your not memorable one. It's not an imposition for us and frankly helps us to serve you better. A leisurely multi-course dinner at Ruth's Chris lasts a little less than 2 hours. If you have plans and need to make it quicker, just let your server know and we'll be happy to accommodate you. Smart, casual, even semi-formal attire, but this is entirely optional. You might see guests in everything from jeans and a nice top to cocktail dress and suit and tie. We want everyone to feel comfortable, so whether you want to dress up or keep it casual, you'll fit right in. In an effort to maintain a family-friendly environment, we kindly ask guests to refrain from wearing clothing with offensive graphics or language. Additionally, exposed undergarments, cut-off shorts, tank tops are not considered appropriate attire. If you are sporting a hat or a team sport jersey, we welcome you to wear them in our bar or outdoor areas. However, we do request that guests remove their hats upon entering the dining area. Well. I want one of those big-ass tomahawk steaks. I've never had one. Like that bone-in tomahawk. They're probably just a gimmick because they look cool, but I've never had one.
This video goes to drivers who don't pay attention of where they're going. You need to.
Does he have a boil on the side of his face? Surely that's a headphone, right? It almost looks like cotton or something in his ear.
You need to pay attention.
It doesn't look like it's moving at the same angle as his ear.
Be aware.
Wait a second, he just turned even more. Oh, it's because it does. It is in his ear, but the part I'm seeing like sticks down like Apple iBuds or whatever they're called.
Be aware.
Apple Buds. iBuds.
Surroundings.
What are they called? Apple's things.
I mean, you may never know.
Tina's gonna
there
move
might
in.
be kids like standing against the wall at a building, and there's a parking spot there. If you don't pay attention, what's going on, everyone?
God, look at them bazungas, dude. Like if okay, hold on. Let's pretend you just see this. Where I'm from, that's like a 3, maybe a 4, dude. That's at least. Have I been drinking? If I've been drinking, they automatically jump 2 slots, maybe 3. AirPods, thank you. Look at them ladies. Huh? Look at that. That's not bad, right? I mean, clearly this one's 4 times the size of that one. But maybe she has a friend with like the opposite set. You get to take them both. How low they are on his chest. Yeah, it's like nipple, belly button right in the middle. It's pretty good.
What's going on, everyone? I feel bad for some people as disability.
If I bring them home with hair on their tits, I just pretend like my contacts are old and I need to replace them. I didn't see it.
Disabilities I'm talking about.
What?
People, what's going on, everyone? I feel bad for some people has disability. Disabilities one of the disabilities I'm talking about is people being deaf, you know?
I'm sure they'll hear this, and thank you for it, Scott.
I have a few friends that are deaf. Heck.
Why is his nose hole so wet? Did he drool up his nose?
And I have a few friends that are blind too.
Hope they see this.
And let's talk about the blind people too.
If Scott was my friend, I would pretend to be deaf and blind.
If I was a trillionaire or more, I would get them, help them. I would pay their surgery for them to hear again and see again.
Is there a blind people surgery? Like an overall, like it doesn't matter how? I know there's a cochlear implant for like certain people that are deaf in a very certain way. But is there a blind people surgery? Eye transplants?
It's just, I never been in their shoes. For the people who are blind and deaf, you know, never been in their shoes, never.
Why? They couldn't hear you coming. They wouldn't even see that you took their shoes. Just go get them.
I can't imagine how they feel. I bet they feel bad.
He's rubbing his nose. It's leaking, dude. And he's rubbing it.
I want to help them hear and see again.
I want to hump them.
Heck, even if I can pay for them to get bionic eyes for the blind people.
Oh, of course he meant bionic eyes. Bionic eye. Dude, that, I'm telling you, you guys might think I'm crazy. Mariah told me no, but she doesn't make the decisions around here. I'm going to get a fucking Neuralink. I'm going to fucking get it.
And the ears get surgery to help them hear again. I would gladly help people hear and see again.
Well, he was talking about robot eyes.
And I'm going to do some research too on some other disabilities.
That's the only two disabilities he knows. I'm going to research some other ones too.
Take care now. God bless everyone.
For what? Neuralink for what? Well, it can do a lot of things. So it can improve like senses. But the big thing is you basically have the internet in your head. So instead of having like a disconnect, no, he's not disabled. Instead of having like where you have to type something in on Google, you've got Google in your fucking head. So if you ever need the answer to anything, it's in your fucking head. That's perfect for me because I always like having the answer.
What's going on, you guys? I got a favor for y'all. It does not involve me.
I don't have to worry about anybody reading my thoughts. About 10 minutes locked in here with me, they would be done. They would never check in again.
My friend, Christina, would you please pray for her and her father? Her father went to the hospital. I'm not going to say anything. I don't know if she wants me to say anything what happened, but he's not feeling well. And just pray for her and her father and her family. And I'll tag her below so you can know who I'm talking about. Appreciate it, guys. May the power protect you and have a blessed Sunday. Caught myself. What's going on, you guys? I got a favor for y'all. It does not involve me.
If there's already been a successful, hold on, we'll watch that instead of watching Scott here. Neuralink, first human trial. So they got a guy that was I can't remember if it was. He's paralyzed. Here he is.
What do you guys think of this? So the first guy that got a Neuralink chip in his brain is what looks like a paraplegic, and he's able to move a mouse around a computer, and he's able to move a computer with his mind.
He's doing all this with his mind. He's moving the mice. He's playing chess. I think he said he stayed up all night playing in a video game that he used to love, like before he was paraplegic.
To move the computer with his brain. I don't know, man. I'm getting bad vibes from all this. Maybe I'm a Luddite.
By the way, this is just like the beginning of the stuff they can do. That was their live update here. He said, the guy, I think his comment was like, it was like using the Force.
All right, we should be streaming live here. Hello, world. How's it going out there? My name is Bliss, and I'm an engineer at Neuralink. And I'd like to introduce you to the first ever user of the Neuralink device. And I think you're my only telekinetic friend that I have.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, not many more of those out there. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name's Nolan Arbaugh. I'm 29 years old. About 8 years ago, I was in kind of a freak diving accident and dislocated my C4, C5. So I'm a complete quadriplegic. So I'm paralyzed from below the shoulders. I have no sensation or movement below.
Paralyzed from below his shoulders, which they're working on that too. So they're working on basically bionic parts to where even if you're missing limbs, you can regain. You'll regain sight, regain hearing, regain the use of limbs. But this is super early into it. But the way he described it on Joe Rogan is basically almost like, you know how you have augmented reality glasses? Like there's glasses that you can see through, but you can also pull up like a browser screen and like search and text and shit like that. They even have it set out now for athletes where you can see like the course you're running. It'll tell you you can take text message and calls like on the glasses. You can do that. They have context too. You can see how fast you're running, what your pace is. They're doing the same shit.
Andrew Back0 just resubscribed for 14 months. If Nick Alviar was a cigarette, he'd be a Virginia Slim.
You reckon? Thank you very much, Andrew Back. They're working on doing that, but with no contacts, no glasses, right? You could pull up text messages. You could read Google or Wikipedia or whatever you want to do on the internet. You could scroll social media in your mind. That's insane.
My level of injury is so below my shoulders. Yeah, that about covers it, right?
You want to introduce some of your dogs here?
Yeah, absolutely.
You got dogs all over the place.
Yeah, that's Montana. The one walking by is Grace. Gracie!
Gracie, come here.
Hi, Grace.
How's it going, Gracie? Yeah. All right.
This is what
yeah, they just hear from the dogs. All right, yeah, so while he's been introducing himself, let me just flip the camera on so you can see what Nolan's been doing.
Yeah.
Come over here. You want to explain a little bit what's going on here?
Yeah, so I love playing chess, and so this is one of the...
I think it was RuneScape. He played like 15 hours of RuneScape or some shit.
Something that I wasn't able to really do much the last few years.
He's talking about, Elon Musk is talking about once the trials expand to getting like veterans who lost their arms and legs and shit.
Especially not like this. I had to use like a mouse stick and stuff, but now it's all being done with my brain. If y'all can see the cursor moving around the screen, that's all me, y'all. It's pretty cool, huh?
I can keep all this on for the audio coming through. And that was also done.
This is literally just the beginning of what it could do. I know a lot of people are scared of it, like the government will take it over, or hackers, or you forget to charge it and die, or whatever. But I think, so it's wireless charging, obviously. They're even putting one in a pillow to where you can charge it. Once they work out some of the kinks, I think it's going to, like this right here, we can do now with eye tracking. So Mariah used to have a patient with MS that did all of her texts, all of her everything through a email, shit like that, through a computer. She did her own banking and paid her own bills and shit through just like eye tracking. But this is just the beginning. So this is done without eye tracking.
Done with your brain?
Yep, it's all brain power up there.
Can you explain a little bit just to people who maybe don't have any context on this field or what's going on here? How are you able to actually move the cursor?
Yeah, so we started out with a few trying.
Bert would be out by now, my high roller.
We basically went from what we call kind of differentiating like imagined movement versus attempted movement. So a lot of what we started out with was attempting to move. So I would attempt to move, say, my right hand, left, right, forward, back to. And from there, I think it just became intuitive for me to start imagining the cursor moving. Basically, it was like using the Force.
Imagine. So he's moving the cursor by imagining the cursor moving. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's just like, if it just ends up like all they can do is like restore some stuff that I haven't lost, right? I got my titanium legs. I can see, I can hear. That's one thing. But if they get to where like you literally have access to the fucking like your phone in your head, right? Everything you do on your calendar, a calculator, a fucking timer, the internet, your phone calls, your text. If they do that, I'm gonna try to get one. I probably can never afford it, but I'm gonna try to get one.
On a cursor, and I could get it to move wherever I wanted. Just stare somewhere in the screen, and it would move where I wanted to, which was such a wild experience.
Just the person knows you feel like a wizard.
Yeah, right. It's crazy. It really is. It's so cool. I'm so freaking lucky to be a part.
So they use this computer, though. I'll have to show you how they insert it.
Stuff. I mean, every day it seems like we're learning new stuff, and I just can't even describe how cool it is to be able to do this.
Do you want to briefly talk about a little bit, I guess, what have you been using this for outside of these sort of research sessions, or when you're just playing chess, or some of the things you've been getting value from this from?
Yeah, so one of the first times y'all gave me complete control over this, I think
this is it.
Until, geez, I don't know, like 6 a.m. playing Civilization 6.
Oh, no, he played the Civilization game. There was something about RuneScape in the interview. He played Civilizations where you like build a civilization.
It was worth it, I guess is the best way to put it. It was awesome. I had basically given up on.
It's installed by a robot, okay? And what the robot does is it's basically scanning your brain, and it's got these they look like little needles on wires that are like thinner than human hairs. And what it does is it weights your brain's moving with your pulse. You know, it's moving in your head. You might be moving slightly, and we're talking about super exact. So what it does is it starts mapping the way your brain's moving on a camera, and it can start picking up stuff like pulse and breath rate and your blood flow, all that stuff, right? And then it analyzes a shot, like it's a super fast computer. It analyzes a shot, and then it analyzes at the same time the chance of it hitting like, you know, like a blood vessel or something. Not that you would bleed out like an artery. It would just cause it to be bloody, right? And it doesn't want to do that because it would mess up its mapping. So it's analyzing all the things that it could potentially hit, plus the chances of it having a good shot in milliseconds. And then it makes a fucking poke when it's set up to whatever the algorithm is, the percentage they have to hit of a good stick, then it goes for it. Boom. When I said good stick, it reminded me, you know, they got robots that do IVs and shit now, and never miss. If you've ever been in the hospital and you're already in pain or sick or just fucking tired of waiting in the goddamn waiting room, and someone comes in and says, "Don't worry, I'm the best one they got around here with these IVs," and they stick you about 8 times, blow out your fucking vein twice, you would pray for a computer that fucking does a goddamn IV stick. They never miss. They use like a combination of like ultrasound and X-ray or some shit, and they line it up. They line everything up. It mounts to your arm, so it doesn't matter really if you move your arm a little bit or twitch or you know, jump from the stick. The way it mounts to your arm, it's on your arm while you're moving. So even if you flinch or move around a little bit or squirm, it still gets it.
Playing that game just because of how I mean, it's a big game, and
I have really good veins too. But where we used to practice IV sticks so much in the military, they pop up, but they're just tough. So a lot of times, the nurse will come to hit it, and it's just so fucking tough that they'll roll off the side. I guess where it's all scarred up. I'm like a needle junkie.
The amount of time that it takes to sit in on it's just a lot, and I have to worry about a lot of things, getting pressure sores and things like that. So I just wasn't really.
Mariah was taking her blood glucose test for like pregnant women to make sure you don't have like pregnancy-induced diabetes. And the guy that was there was complaining about, he's like, "Oh my God, you got such tiny veins." He's like trying to find one and like feeling and tapping and tightening tourniquet. And he's like, "I don't know. I might have to get somebody else. I don't know. You got such tiny veins. Oh no, you got this, you got that. You got such tiny veins." And I was like, "You ought to see her when we do heroin." And she's sitting there like fucking 7 months pregnant. And I was like, you ought to see when she gets a bundle of heroin. And I just like stone face it. And I'm just looking at her. And he looks at me, and then he looks back at her. And then he looks at me again. He's like, I'll be right back. And he comes back with a security officer outside of our door, but he brings in a female nurse with him. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then Mariah's like, he always does stuff like that. He's just joking. I was like, yeah, I'm joking. Sure. Like kind of joking to play off the joke or whatever. But they never did anything to us. I don't know if they were just expecting me to say something else crazy or something, but they never did anything else to us.
I was able to play it as much as I wanted to, and y'all gave me the ability to do that again, and I played it for, like 8 hours that day. So I do that. I
It's like sometimes. 6 p.m. to like 2 a.m.
Yeah, it was a lot.
I'm giving you all my bad habits, man.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it was awesome. So I did that. I read. I like learning languages. I'm learning like Japanese right now. I'm learning a bit of French.
He's not only is he learning languages, he is storing those memories through Neuralink, and he'll be able to recall those and associate the English word with the Japanese or French word or whatever. Like, you may be able to learn a new language in a few hours of downloads and memorization. That's insane.
Maybe for the audience who isn't super familiar with assistive technology, why couldn't you play Civ before? What was tricky about that, or what was it about Neuralink that made that possible for you?
Yeah, so one of the big things, honestly...
Fuck that little, that fuzzy little, what's his name, Muzzy? Language is the most important part of your child's upbringing. And when they're young, you know how they love to learn. For a limited time now, meet Muzzy.
Was that...
It is kind of like the Matrix, where the Matrix just uploads shit into that fucking audio jack or whatever in the back of your head.
The only way I could play it was through pad, and that didn't allow me to play online at all, so that kind of sucked to begin with.
Would you play that like at 2 a.m. before, or what was the?
Oh no, there was no way. There was no way for me to do that. Because when I'm sitting up playing on, say, like an iPad or something, I need complete help from, say, my like parents or something to do it.
So he would play on the iPad, but I don't think that his parents or whoever helped him, his caretakers, really knew how to play it on the computer. So the iPad is like a real dumbed down version of the game Civilization. It's like a mobile version of it, right? So they would play, but he had to have a caretaker do it. He couldn't even move anything. So the first night they turned him loose. That's a cool story, right? That's kind of like heartwarming. The first night they turned him loose with his Neuralink to do whatever he wanted. He spent 6 hours playing a game that he used to play before he had his diving accident.
I just didn't have that capability to like keep them up all night. That's just not something I would ever want to do. So basically, I would have to go down and everyone to bed in my...
I did too, but we were so poor, Shannon and on. We were like super poor, and I was asking for thousands of dollars to learn French. Like, we were so poor.
House, my brother, my parents...
Well, my parents did a really good job. We didn't know we were poor. Like, it was a fucking surprise to us when we found out we were poor, but still, we were.
And then on top of that, I can only play for a few hours at a time because, you know, I have to worry about pressure sores and stuff. I have to be readjusted. I have to do weight shifts, things like that. Just things that come with being a quadriplegic and stuff. So it just wasn't really feasible for me to, like, say, play a full game or anything. And now I can literally just lie.
You'll be back.
Play to my heart.
The house always wins, Michael.
At this point was like having to wait for the implant to charge once I installed it. So play for 8 hours, have to get off and let it charge for a while, and then hopefully be able to play some more. But it's been awesome. It's been so cool, and I'm kicking ass too. So
in this chess game too.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I'm gonna win this chess game, but we'll see.
And then maybe just one final question. Your mom was showing me a bunch of pictures of you in different Halloween costumes over the years. It's something that you go nuts on. So now that you have like actual, force control over stuff, I guess it opens up the possibility space there a bit. What do you think you dress up as this year?
I mean, something my friends and I have been wanting to do for a while. I think I'm going to be Professor X. I think that's pretty fitting. Not only because he's in a wheelchair, and I think that just obviously fits perfectly, but now I'm actually a telekinetic, basically. Yeah, and so it's going to be cool. It's going to be real cool. My friends and I are really excited.
You're going to freak people out when you play trick or treat.
I know, right?
Okay, I think that's it for today. Anything else you want to add before signing off?
This was back in March.
About the brain here.
And as far as I know, he hasn't had any complications or anything. Nothing's changed. I wanted to show the camera that plants this motherfucker. It's insane. There's the bionic eyes. There's like a video. Oh, here it is. Brain chip insertion.
It's quite good at doing this reliably, and because we've never shown an end-to-end insertion of a robot in action, we're going to do a live demo of the robot doing surgery in our brain proxy. So who wants to see some insertions?
That's right.
So here it is. That's our R1 robot with our patient Alpha, who's lying comfortably on the patient bed. this is what we call the targeting view. So what you're seeing is this is a picture of our brain proxy, and the pink represents the cortical surface that we want to insert our electrodes into, and the black represents the vasculatures that we want to avoid. And what you're seeing.
So the black is anything where you have blood flow, vascular surfaces that we want to avoid.
Is these hash marked with numbers that represents where we intend to put each of our threads.
There's point zero right there, where it'll start.
So this is another view real quick. On the left is the view of the insertion area, and on the right, what the robot's going to do is it's going to peel the array, the threads one by one from its silicon backing and insert it into the targets that we predetermined in the targeting view.
So it peels them off, like it opens the package and everything. No human touches the stuff, right? Because it's going directly in your brain. It peels it off. It does everything.
So there you go. That's the first insertion.
So it's
we're going to
like
see a couple more insertions.
These little threads in there.
The whole process of inserting about 64 threads in our first product is going to be around 50 minutes for this robot. So yeah, there's a second one that went in, and we're going to do a third one. There you go. And then that's going to go in the background, and we'll come back to it in the later part of the presentation. And as
this is from a year ago.
We've been working very hard to go from prototype to building product. As part of this, one of the things that we did is to move our device manufacturing to a dedicated facility in Austin for scale-up manufacturing. And what's important to highlight, and is evident in this clip, is that it's very typical for us to have our engineers who design also work on the physical manufacturing line to build and debug. And this has been extremely, extremely critical in reducing our iteration cycle time.
I think he said that, I can't remember what he said on Joe Rogan. I want to say he said that you're not put completely under, that you're given a local anesthesia, and that you might be given something to relax, maybe. Here's the big news from like a year ago. This is from the monkeys that were typing. They're typing out with their mind on a keyboard.
A difficult journey from prototype to product. And I've often said that have outpost Neuralink in a human. So. They do varied tasks, and we do everything possible to ensure that the things are stable and replicable, and that the device lasts for a long time without degradation. So, and what you're seeing there is, it looks like the Matrix, but that's actually that's a real output of neural signals. So that's not a simulation or just a screensaver or something. Those are actual neurons firing.
And when Elon gets one, I think we'll know that, hey, they're ready to be put in.
That is what one of the readouts looks like. And here you can see Sake, that's one of our other monkeys, typing on a keyboard. Now, this is telepathic typing. So to be clear, he's not actually using a keyboard. He's moving the cursor with his mind to the highlighted key. Now technically...
so they're not typing out words. They're highlighting a key for them and telling, hey, click on this and they know they click on the highlighted key, they get a treat.
Can't actually spell, and so I don't want to oversell this thing, because that's the next version. But what's really cool here is Sake the monkey is moving the mouse cursor using just his mind, moving the cursor around to the highlighted key, and then spelling out what we want to spell. But and then so this is something that could be used for somebody who's say. Quadriplegic or tetraplegic human, even before we make the spinal cord stuff work, is being able to...
So even before they make the spinal cord stuff, so they're going to be replacing basically like spinal cord function and getting it back online again. So that guy that is their beta tester or whatever, their prototype tester, he's going to walk again. Hopefully, if everything goes right. He doesn't have too much atrophy and shit like that. He's at least going to be able to move his limbs again, is the goal. So they started out like he can move stuff with his fucking mind, but that's not where they plan on ending. They plan on getting vision back.
A difficult journey from
they plan on getting hearing back and moving your limbs again. Interaction with, instead of like, right now if you have like a mechanical arm, it's got weird contraptions where you have to like move muscles different ways and turn your arm, like whatever you have left of your arm. Let's say you have a mechanical hand, right? Because your hand's gone and it just closes in two different ways. Like you can either pinch or you can grip, right? But that's from, it basically reads tendons So like you might have to roll your wrist a certain way or roll it back or pull it into you or push it away to get that function. But imagine just being able to do it like you do now. You just think, I want to close my finger to my thumb, right? My pointer finger to my thumb or my ring finger to my thumb. You would just be able to, the same way he's like, I just thought about moving the mouse and it moved. That's pretty crazy. I'd wait for a competitor. I don't know. I'm pretty excited. Stop trying to look up my butthole. All right, guys. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I was just kind of killing some time hanging out with you. Hopefully you hang out with me. Kicking it with you. Kicking it with me. We'll go kick some children's sandwich or something. Thank you all for joining us. I appreciate it. I'm going to hop off here. Tomorrow, like I said, I'll probably be working tomorrow on my one wheel. And I'll have to record all that anyways. So I thought about streaming some of it, and I can talk to you and just because the part where I'm putting the parts in, which is what I want to do tomorrow, is going to be like a time lapse, probably with a voiceover. So I can talk to you guys while I'm recording that part. If you just want to hang out and talk and kill some time, or see me work on the one wheel, if that's something you're interested in, I'll probably stream it to different channels. Just letting you know. And if that's not something you're interested in, you just want to hear about fucking Phil or Scott McKay or whatever, then don't show up. I guess. We'll see you about the next one. You guys have a good night. Don't do anything that Elon Musk would do unless you're implanting a Neuralink into my brain and then make it a good one. We'll see you guys in the next one. Love you. See you. Bye. Don't drool on your own beard.
Douchebag happens this particular show. You don't
wipe your mouth.
Forking balls to call out the people on this planet by name and tell them exactly who they are and tell them the rest of the world who they are. You don't have the forking balls.
That's 2.5 hours. If I could I need to get back to where I'm starting at like 8. Hopefully. Stop being distracted by shit. Too much on my plate. At least this ankle injury slowed me down some, but I'm afraid when it gets better, I'm going to have so much shit to catch up on.
Piss 'em off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the best, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. And they say that I'm a lunatic. Well, listen, bitch, I came equipped with a quick wit and a 6th sense for the stupid shit. Where my true believers? Y'all need Jesus. Praise the Lord, head to the extreme. All these false fucking prophets who profit off of gossip. Worshipping drums, cocking, begging for a throat deposit. Swinging fucking meat hammers like fool in a thong. He's strapped to the shaft, eating his chest like he's King Kong. Starving for attention, I'ma make your gut burst. I'll be your Huckleberry, I can quench that thirst. Baby eating lizard people, alien sex. What's next? Trump in a dress, fucking.
That's right. Make even more imaginary money.
If he did, he get fucking super.
Eat shit, Legend of Pretzelda. You got Snake, Cold B8 Wildo, other guy's head, and you suck. So you lost 1,234 cold beer cult currency. I'm gonna make the robot start saying it.
You know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. I used to find clues too when I was high on shrooms. I found myself
only when Legend does it. That's gonna be the key. Every time she loses it, the robot's gonna announce it.
To my shoes and then I flew through the roof. I found myself in orbit strapped to an F-16. High on amphetamine.
Thanks for hanging out with me.
Put on a light coat of baby oil and saluted.
Sometimes I just like to fucking, I guess, chill out and stream.
Wait. Stop. What? I'll get my files. Wait, what are you doing? Stop. Fucking stop. Dude, come on.
I get tired of covering all the grifters sometimes.
An alcoholic.
Fucking billionaires that could care less, stealing people's money and never being punished for it. Kind of shitty. The reason you're losing so much is all that bad karma where you've obviously killed Austin and Mort and Ramesh. We know what's happening.
You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Round 3. Down goes Nino. Please say it isn't so. Got him backed up on the ropes, trying to ram it down his throat. Now things are getting rocking, he was doing so well. It's all over, hands on his shoulders, they ringing his bell. You got Frog News Network, dude. No damn research, they be working copy on cocks that came first. Ninth inning, second string, and they acting like they know hitters. Assholes throwing bullshit, sending runs to the shitter. All this nonsense on my conscience, it's hard to sleep at night. Who the fuck is in my window with this time of the night? These parasites, these leeches, with all their secret meetings, teaching all you fucking cretins about baby-eating heathens. Believing in reason with no meaning is bullshit. Will Bird motherfuckers out here busting the grifts. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the bets, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the bets, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet.
You don't have those guts, cause you're a pussy. You're a pussy.
Have a good night, everybody.
Your glasses in your mother's basement, and I won't even give out your dime store handle.
Yeah, I bet. We keep seeing them so much around here. Really backs up your story.